Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm John.
I'm Claire.
Says Betty. You could sound at least a little bit enthusiastic to be here.
What? I was.
Good lord. Let's try that one more time. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm John.
I'm Claire.
That's better. Betty.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was busy, like, having a fun chat about skis with the mods and everybody in chat.
Have you ever been skiing?
Yes, I hated it. I fell off the mountain. High five, Thomas!
Fell off the mountain?
Well, no, I mean, not quite.
You utter drama llama.
Fell on my arse down the mountain.
So you just said, I fell on my arse too, I fell off the mountain.
I mean, you know.
Oh, wow.
I thought you were going to turn to me and be like, oh, why are you so chipper already and laughing at stuff? I was trying to moderate myself.
I've never been skiing because the idea of throwing myself really fast down a mountain where it's cold and there's a good chance you'll fall over and like people get really badly hurt skiing. I don't know, it just doesn't appeal. Like,
it was
at
a
all.
school trip and I hated it.
Like, if I want, let's try this not a compulsory school trip to go skiing.
I don't.
In France, they force you to go skiing against your will.
They can't do that because they like make you. Because you have to.
They just take a bus to the top of the mountain. And say, well, I'm afraid the bus back to school's at the bottom, so get going, Sprogs. You could walk, but you'll never make it in time, and the wolves do come out after dark. Here's some skis, have fun! French education system.
I think one time I went for like a day with some friends because they were really excited about. They were really excited to go.
Oh, is this like the time where I went ice skating because you were going back when we first were dating?
Well, it was my besties who like really wanted to go and not actually like for a boy.
Yeah.
So that is different than your situation.
Yes, one was for a girl. That is different.
Exactly.
So yes, I'm sure I've mentioned this before.
Mine was for two girls. So
yes,
that is better.
Wow. Yes. When Claire and I were, I think before we were official, but when we were starting to maybe think about dating, Claire was going ice skating with friends, and I said, "Oh, I love ice skating. Oh, I'd like to come too." I hate ice skating. I'm really bad. I was terrified of it, but I just pretended to like it so I could go along and hang out with Claire.
That's very sweet.
About a decade ago or something.
Didn't. Actually, more like 14 years.
What? No.
It's gonna be 14 years.
That's impossible.
It's possible.
That's impossible.
That's how time works.
It's impossible. Can't be 14. Oh God, my life. I've wasted my life. Welcome to FTL.
Wow. Guys, in case you haven't noticed, we are tired. There have been so many things going on at MAT and HQ. So much painting. Dear God.
So smooth. Yeah, damn straight. There we go.
Well, it was less smooth when you wouldn't come on the rink and you kept, like, holding the side.
I couldn't come on the rink. I would have fallen over immediately. So I was just one of those, like, squares who's going round the edge, literally using my hand to, like, pull myself along while wobbling slightly. Oh, dear. So there we go. That's a fun thing. So now we're going to play FTL, which is nice. I realised we were going to be pretty tired tonight. So we're going to go super long, which means now I've said that we're going to go 6 hours. But we're going to try and keep it under control. Because, yeah, we've had a very busy week where we've had to have all sorts of builders and decorators in just trying to fix up, many of TrueNet's headquarters too.
Yeah, well, the problem is that because it's January and it's bloody cold.
It is, it's really cold.
So one of the people the person who was supposed to be here on, like, what was it, like, Tuesday?
Yeah.
Wasn't able to make it because he was sick. So, like, was supposed to finish John's office, so I finished it because John really didn't like not having his office. It
was not like not having it, it's just that I was literally like squeezed into a tiny cubicle between boxes and it was sad, and also that I couldn't record it in here because the sound was wrong because it was too echoing. And I'm still working on that now. It might not sound 100% perfect at the moment. Work in progress. Oh dear.
But yeah, so then my like So then I was tired because I had been painting, but then we were also delayed with things, and now my office is almost finished. And both John and the decorator have said that actually the color they made so much fun of me for actually looks nice. So
yeah, the 19th century gentleman smoking room is not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
See?
Anyway, we're gonna play some FTL. We're gonna play some FTL style. We're gonna play some lovely FTL. Claire, get a straw poll ready to go.
Okay. You need to warn me for those.
Huh?
You need to warn me for those.
Do I really? When you think about it? So yeah, we'll let people vote on that. So we can have a Mantis ship. We could do a bit more boarding. We did some boarding last time. That was great fun. But we didn't get that far. We got to like Sector 5. So we could give another go to the Mantis ship.
Which one? The Mantis, is that A?
Well, I'll pick for myself. So it's just the Mantis. You're just voting for boarding party basically. So Yara space piracy. We go for the. I don't think we've ever done the rock ship on a live stream. So we could do the rock ship, which is heavy on the old missiles. I've only actually got A. So we could also do a bit of achievement hunting in the rock ship if that's possible. Try and get layout B unlocked, which might be fun right there. And alternatively, what else have we not done too much of? You know what? We haven't done the Lanius ship. Go for Lanius as option 3. And we'll make those the 3 options.
So what kind of strategy is Lanius?
Lanius are weird because they suck oxygen out of the rooms. So they don't need an oxygen bay except for the people who aren't Lanius on the ship. And when they can be highly effective boarders, even though they're not specialist attackers, just because they can like go into a room and drain the oxygen out of it, and that means everyone else in the room who's not a Lanius is taking persistent damage over time, which is really cool. So yeah, we'll go for Lanius, Rock, or Mantis. Yes. I forgot what the first one was. As I say.
Mantis, Rock, or Lanius, yes.
Yep. So watch the chat for that. That poll is coming in right now. We're going to let that run for a few minutes, and we'll see how that all shuffles. I'm doing it on a hard mode, regardless. So we'll see how we manage to do. Yeah, the rock stuff is... Yeah, the rock achievements are really hard. Some of the achievements are super easy. The rock achievements are so hard. So yes, have your crew member kill a burning enemy on their ship. So you have to set a fire, but then the fire has to be, I think, not the thing that gets the kill. The rock person has to be the thing that gets the kill. Then you've got, yes, managing to just use overwhelming missile firepower to overwhelm a defense drone ship. So that just, you just need to find the right setup where that's possible. And finally, Ancestry, which is basically, yes, the unlocking of the crystal ship, which is so hard to do unless you've already got, yes, B. If you've already got B and C, you can kind of like make that much easier to do. But yeah, I think the rock achievements are so hard next to some of them. It's really weird. So anyway, how's the chat, Claire? How's everything going on?
Yeah, the chat is going good indeed. Let's see, we've got a couple messages already.
Okay,
Shout out to Tin, who's a new channel member. Welcome indeed.
Hey, Tim.
Tin, like the metal.
Oh, sorry.
Yes. And Jake, who's been a member for 20 months and is also a good.
Hello, Jake.
Says, I don't have anything to say especially, but you're all fab and good. Have a donut.
Ooh.
So if you're in
It's a fancy donut.
Position to... it's not working again.
LOL!
Balls. Okay.
What did we do last time?
We went to a different straw poll website.
I think we just need to choose whatever the one we used the second time is, because clearly somebody's just wrong with that's twice in a row. So I think that unfortunately we need to scrap the old system and go over to this one full time.
Good, it looks way prettier.
Dear oh
This
flipping.
one's very ugly.
Okay, we'll get a new poll out momentarily. Democracy has been cancelled. We're bringing in new democracy. Democracy 2.0. It's like democracy, but better. So it's going to be fine. Lol. Oh dear. Dear oh flipping dear. But yes, the rock ship's so weird. Such a weird-ass ship. I've kind of, like, some of the others, it's so easy to have. Like, yeah, like, some of them, like, you notice, like, it says unlocked on easy. Some of them, like, you just go out on easy mode, and you can just, like, get them done in a couple of sectors. But, like, the rock one, you just can't. The rock one, you have to get really lucky and get really proper good setup. Like, the rock ship doesn't even start with the ability to start a fire. I think, like, a missile can start a fire, but it's super unlikely to do so. I'm not sure if it can, actually. Is there a fire chance? Yeah, fire chance exists, but it's low. So, missiles can start fires. They're just very unlikely to do so. And then you've got to also get your crew member over. So you've got to, like, maybe get a fire weapon and find the right target and get a teleporter, because you don't start with a teleporter. And that's just your starting achievement. It requires a lot of setup to do. Dear oh flipping dear. Right, Democracy 2.0 is now out and about. Spectacular. So, while we're waiting for people to confirm, no, that democracy didn't work either. Claire, back over to you for a sec.
Yes, indeed. Let's see. We've got a message from Kevin Kevin who gave us $10 and has a very cute,
That's Kirby.
Kirby.
Yeah.
I was thinking Kerbal, but I knew it was wrong, and I was like, I can't say wrong about that. Anyway. Hey, John, Claire, and Tabby, thank you for the live stream today. I fell and I broke both bones in my lower leg. I need something to keep my mind off the pain.
Well, unfortunately, this live stream might well devolve into horrible scraps in space where everybody dies. So, I mean, you know, I guess you could say, well, no matter how bad it is, at least I'm not that guy. At least I'm not someone on John's ship. So that might help in a way. Yes,
indeed.
That might help.
Yes, indeed.
Carry on.
We're carrying on.
Give people a couple of minutes and see what the
all right.
initial. Wow, I'm surprised to see Mantis so far behind straight away. Right now, it's a 2-horse race between Lanius and Rock. So, alright, get those votes in. We'll just have 1 or 2 more messages, and then we'll call it.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Amanda, who gave us $20 and says, Happy New Year, guys. One way to start the new year with a potential exposure to COVID.
Oh, no.
Ooh. My sister tested positive on Tuesday. I did a home test and it was negative. Second time this has happened. Please stay safe, you guys.
We are doing our best. We got all our, obviously everyone who comes and does any building work, we got them to show little, they're doing little tests, which we're keeping as safe as we can.
Absolutely. And I'm sorry, Amanda. I hope that your sister's okay.
Yes.
Yes. Oman Gaming gave us $14.53. Says, I'm sending this in honor of me earning the end of an era achievement in CK3 just before that hard drive decided to crash. Oh no.
Is that the achievement where you get to the end date? I honestly don't know.
I think it must be.
I think that sounds.
Was a data in like the precise amount.
Yeah, that must be that. All right, let's call it. What's the? Give us.
Oman Gaming also says.
Oh, sorry.
Let me finish.
Sorry.
That was fun, and I took long breaks whenever the campaign got frustrating.
Damn straight.
Yes, indeid.
All right, final result is.
The final result is Lanius.
Lanius. All right.
With 48.76% of the vote.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we got Lanius A, which is your basic, where you got yourself your chain laser and your ion stunner. Start with your human and 2 Lanius. You do get the clone bay, not the med bay. You also start off with the hacking system, which is interesting, and emergency respirators to help deal with this poor chappie over here. And then we have got Lanius B, where, you start off with, this is a really weird loadout. Again, you get the clone bay, not the med bay, which is kind of good in a way, because it means doesn't really matter. Well, okay, it can matter, but it matters less if your troopers die while they're out on mission. You do start off with the teleporter straight away, and mind control, which helps out a lot too. So, let's go for Lanius B. Lanius B is, it's an interesting little one, right there. So, I think, who should be I think Tabby should be the pilot, as a starting point. We'll start off.
She would never steer us wrong, you know?
Exactly. Tabby will start off as the pilot, and me and you can start off being the initial boarders. Who are just going to go and do their own, we're just going to go do our own thing over there. Backed up with a mind-controlled device, which is pretty good in teleporter. It's a good combo, and it means even if we die, we just get to be cloned back to life. Unless, of course, the clone bay goes down. That's the situation you want to avoid.
Yeah.
But yes, unfortunately, it means you do not have... yeah, for some reason you don't have internal scanners, so you need to find them. But yeah, we'll give it a go. See how this all... This could go wrong. This is kind of one of the more weird and wacky ships in the world. This could go very badly wrong. So, you know, right now these people are, like, working on their own systems. Screw that nonsense. Don't want them working on the systems. We'll just have them over here, hanging out in the bay, just ready to go straight away. We've got no missiles. We've got a fair whack of fuel. Oxygen just goes down because why wouldn't it go down? Yeah, the thing is, if you're willing to just sacrifice, like, your non-Lanius crew members, you can just run the ship with all open doors, which makes you largely immune to fire and largely immune to boarders, which is kind of hilarious. So, yes, it's going to be... But unfortunately, we do have... Then again, you can do that with, like, everything but your commander. But then, if your captain needs to go and repair something, it's a problem. So, I think we'll keep everyone, like, here for now. And we'll just sort of... let's see what happens. Just always double-check your galaxy to make sure we've got a troll galaxy. Straight away. There's no link up here. So the lowest link, sorry, the highest link point is this one. This is a dead end up here. So you got to watch out for that a little bit. Not so bad. I've seen worse troll galaxies. So we'll just loop around that area. Lanius B looks so cool because of the glowing red colour. It's really, really cool. Oh, slavers. That's like an amazing first draw. Because if we kick their asses, there's a really good chance that they will offer us a slave. So it's a new crew member. So we will never surrender. And instead, what we will do is we'll send our two friends over to the weapon room straight away and start attacking. That's going to deal with that. I'm then just going to have, 2 versus 1. And we're going to try and drain the oxygen. And it just evens the odds a lot. Then just advance flak into... Probably I should have actually gone for... yeah, I should have not been in here so I could send the flak over there. They missed anyway. Their O2 generator's now down. So I'm just draining the O2 and I can take out their weapons for the time being. They're going to be ready to fire again anytime soon. And at this point their Rockman is just taking tons of damage. The shield is, unfortunately, yes, my mind controller's been taken offline. I'm willing to just accept that we go and have a bit of a look-see at that. They're probably going to try and do a little bit of maintenance. If we can just stop them. Oh, here we go. They have no med bay. So at this point, we can just take care of them, and this ship will now belong to us. And straight away, we get ourselves a second NG. It's really good. And just loads of stuff because you're getting loads of stuff because you're doing it this way. Downside is you can't heal. John and Claire are now just this amount of health. So we just kind of have to just clone a new one. We're just basically cloning a new John and Claire. You can get micro-cloning. For those of you who are not familiar with the clone bay, given the med bay is way more common. The clone bay leads to, yes, as you upgrade it, you clone people faster, and you gain more hit points per jump. It's pretty cheap. So it's worth doing. Potentially, especially as you don't necessarily need to power it in full because you can just have the capacity and then just before you jump, like turn the engines down, turn the clone bay up, and then you get that healing, then you can just depower it straight away. So that could be a very good thing to do potentially. But John's just gonna, you just kind of, when it's Lanius and it's clone bay, you just send them over and they die and then they just reappear. And the game knows you're gonna do that because the clone bay's right next to the teleporter, which is bloody hilarious. So, yeah, everyone needs healing, but you can't heal them. There's no medbay, and you cannot add a medbay to the ship, because medbay and clone bays fill the same slot. To buy a medbay, you have to scrap the clone bay. It's a really just dumb way of just this style of gameplay. It just is what it is. So, we're just gonna have to deal. We're just gonna have to deal. Claire, how's everyone in the world?
Yeah, everyone is doing pretty good, I think. We've got the book 778 who gave us £5. And says, my mum watches your channel. She says you're extremely sweet for doing live streams on holidays such as New Year's Eve so people don't have to feel alone.
Oh, that's very sweet. We do what we can in that regard. I think it's just a nice thing to be able to do.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And then shout out also to Michael Sapienza, another new channel member, and Tin, who, well, this says member for 7 months, so I think maybe it's just been re-upped. And that's why they had a new member little shout out. But they say thank you for all that you do. I've got pretty good friends in this community, and I'm very grateful for that. Little Tabby.
Oh, Tabby is a good.
She is a good, although she's annoyed right now.
Oh dear.
Because
poor little Tabs.
Because my office is being painted.
Yes.
So she's not allowed to go in it, plus also all her things have been moved.
Yes, she's not keen about that, to be honest, no.
I mean, soon it will be back. But right now she's a little bit disorientated. I think she thinks we're moving house again.
Oh, which she was not thrilled about the last time, so, you know, it's not a thing she's happy about at all. Right, we've got the teleporter ready to go. I could just send the NG over. I mean, John's going to be ready to go momentarily. The shields are on fire, which is a thing we'll need to take care of at some point, but for the time being, we can just de-auctionate the local area. The ship's holding fine. We're going to take some light taps. I forget to fire the weapons. You just have the weapons on auto fire in this mode. But yeah, we just need to kill them. They've got no... Yeah, you're fleeing north, aren't you? You go and finish off that person. Just finish off him. And then take out all of them. And that should be the last of them. Unfortunately, the shield's completely screwed, so we are taking a fair whack of damage. But the faster we kill this person, the better. If we get done, they got another one off. And also the engines... The ship looks like it's in a bit of a bad state in some ways. But it's just shot me again. What a bunch of dicks. Okay, you're going to just do some... That's fine.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
This is entirely fine. This is an entirely fine ship. I don't see why you would be laughing right now, Claire. It's not about everything's on, everything's slightly on fire. It's all okay. Claire.
Yes, dear, oh dear. Sorry, shout out to Fabian who gave us 10 euros and says, hello John, hello Claire, I love your work, keep it up. Will the roadmap for 22... When will the roadmap for 2022 be presented? I personally am looking forward to a possible playthrough of XCOM 2 if it ever comes. Cheers to you.
Democracy Week 2022 is currently scheduled to begin. I know I said previously it was going to be starting on the 10th. Right now I'm thinking the 17th. I'm not going to have time to make the announce video. So that's kind of my current thinking is, yeah, it'll be the 17th. The Democracy Week 22 begins. I've been kind of teasing some of the options on Twitter, as you're aware, so there's going to be some really fun, new, different stuff showing up on this occasion, which is very, very cool indeed. And also categories, which is a first. There's going to be like different categories. So yes, you'll be able to. There'll be like a different the strategy games and like the really obscure games will be kept kind of separate from each other versus how it was previously.
Yeah, just so they have a bit more of a chance.
Exactly. So like some real like obscure outline games do still have a fair chance. So excuse me, you I think could go in the weapons room. I should definitely just set advanced flag just to auto fire so I don't forget it exists. This ship style is it's just such a messy ship. Sometimes it's hilarious, but it's just a really messy ship. And okay, this time they're you stupid fools. They're in an... Sometimes the AI... So the AI in this game is mostly pretty good, but they struggle when their power runs low. And on this occasion, they've decided in an ion storm to send out the mini beam, but nothing else. I've got a shield up. The mini beam can't penetrate. Yeah. No, it can never penetrate it. They've got no way of penetrating it. So as long as I keep the shield up, that's it. We've basically won. So, now they do have a teleporter, which I'm guessing they're going to try and use. And yes, they're currently in the O2 room. So I'm just going to de-auctionate the local area, because my guys don't need oxygen. So I'm just going to de-auctionate the entire local area. and just basically take them out in that regard. Their mini-beam can't do anything, so just eventually we will just win via process of we can't not. So, Clap, over to you while we just take care of that. That was very elegant moves, by the way. That was lovely.
Yes, indeed. Let's see. We've got a message from David, who gave us $6.69, and our regular stock market update says Dow Jones took a 700 points whack since yesterday. Sigh. And middle TN, which I have no idea what it is if not Tennessee, just got dumped on 10 plus. Okay, and middle Tennessee just got dumped on 10 plus inches of snow. Everything is closed. Only 150 bags of Yorkshire tea left. Also, a question for you, a difficult question for you, John.
Oh dear. Yes.
Which do you love the most, FTL or New Vegas?
New Vegas. Sorry if that was supposed to be.
That's not a difficult question.
Sorry if that was supposed to be a difficult question. That's quite manageable. I can deal with that.
Well, I don't know. You really like FTL a lot.
Right, Claire's about to die for the first time, as is John, but John can hopefully do some damage to that oxygen before he dies.
The
clone bait is
powered,
one of the few things that's actually powered along with the teleporter.
Yeah, and by the way, people have said the clone bait does not need to be powered in order to heal you every jump. A little bit. It is a passive heal.
Okay.
That's written on the thing.
Interesting. Also, I need to have the oxygen back on because these guys do need oxygen to breathe, which is kind of unfortunate.
Tablet.
Huh? Tablet will be fine. We'll clone a new tablet.
I'm not okay with this.
We're just going to clone more tablets. It's going to be A-okay. And then you are now falling apart. You're going to try and fix that. I just need to send more people into here. Just to keep shooting them. Just keep shooting them. I probably should have waited for more people. I could just send more people in. But this is everything. It's just for a very slow process. We will eventually win. Except if I turn my shield off, I could get the mind control on, which could potentially be very useful. Okay, now it's 2 versus 1, and now he's okay. Now they have to abandon the room way earlier than you'd expect them to have to, just because of all of that. Okay, we're just gonna clone more tabbies. We're just gonna have a queue at this point, because I can't keep the oxygen on. So there's just no oxygen. There's just no oxygen. Tabby, we've cloned. Okay, there's going to be a new Tabby and a new Ken who just joined the team a while ago. It's going to be A-okay. We're going to be able to teleport new people into the O2 room momentarily. Yep, there's now 2 versus 1. And you just fired. So if I activate, I can get a mind control on right now. So you're just going to be mind control too. Now it's 2 versus 1. You're going to help take out the shields, which you don't really need. But now if I turn off the... I can't turn off anything right now. Okay, we just don't have shields at the moment. We can have oxygen for... Oh, we can have weapons. Yeah, weapons are more important than oxygen. Screw it. We're gonna do this. We're gonna take them out. I'm gonna take out the oxygen. Okay, they now have no ability to regain their O2. That was a bad mini beam by them. And that's okay. So now their O2's in trouble. Our oxygen room's on fire, but there's no oxygen in the oxygen room, so it's not a problem. Don't worry about that. I think at this point, Tabby and Ken are just going to die over and over in a loop forever. They're going to be resurrected, then die of suffocation into the room they just died in. Over and over again.
That's very disturbing,
kind of
John.
Indefinitely, basically, yes.
That's very disturbing
It's
indeed.
fine. It's not a problem at all. But yes, at this point we can just, drain the oxygen out of all their rooms, out of everything. Let's just go and sort out there through here. They have no O2. Keep an eye on the doors. You can always see where the enemy are based on the doors. And yeah, there's no O2 in here. There's nothing they can do about that. And darn it, they got another swing with the mini beam off. But we can... the O2 just... look how fast his health drains because of the lack of O2. We can, at this point, just sort out all of that. You're going to die. They're going to get another mini beam off, aren't they? We've taken out their weapons. We've taken out their weapons at this point. So we just need to keep an eye on the doors and just literally take out every system. We've got no weapons ourselves. The cloning is now just a series of people going back to back. They're going to try and come over here, but they've got no oxygen, so they're going to die straight away. But they can't fix... They realistically can't fix the oxygen. So I may as well send everyone else over in this direction to help take out the ship, just to basically just keep shooting. We're just going to send the entire crew over to their ship. Because at this point, they've got no weapons. They have no realistic way of getting them back. This ship's so dumb. I love this ship. This ship's... It's the dumbest thing. You're trying to repair the oxygen, aren't you? Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you flipping don't, boyo. No oxygen in any rooms, actually. No oxygen for you at all. At this point, yes, we're just going to take out every single room. Eventually, the oxygen will go away. It's going to be brilliant. There's no oxygen left in any of these rooms, right? There's no oxygen here. We just drain all the oxygen from every room, one by one. And as soon as that's done, I just send them into the med bay, basically to suicide. And as soon as that's done, we can just... Yeah, we just drain the oxygen out of the O2 room. Take out the shield room. And then they've got no systems. They've got no systems. And technically, they've just won that fight. But it doesn't matter. Because they can't ever leave the med bay. Which means, can no, I need to be able to see to mind control. Oh, that's just the best. But that's fine. Because in a moment, I can just teleport you straight into the med bay. And then straight away mind control you to help take out your friend. Because between me and your friend and oxygen, that will be enough, probably, to take out this guy. And just the O2 and firepower together. Boom. Absolutely flawless. Just textbook. The rest of the crew needs to be at some point, you know, recreated. We should probably, like, go and fix the oxygen, by the way. Because half the crew, including Tabby, does breathe. Which they haven't been doing for a while. So I can understand how they'd be annoyed about that. Dying and being cloned, by the way, means you lose, skill progress. Which is why Tabby has, like, no skills right now. Because she's not unhappy about the whole repeated cloning and dying thing. We do have oxygen coming back in any moment now, which is very exciting. Clap!
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Wobble, who gave us £2 and says donation for the donation singular for the Ron Perlman.
I was wondering where you were going with that. Donation for the Ronin.
Donation for the Ron Perlman's Miniaturology Fund.
This is something I was tweeting about if you didn't hear. Just
maybe please tweet about things that are easier for me to pronounce.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I'll tweet about maths in future.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, indeed. And Lord Maximus gave us $10 and said thank you guys for helping take my mind off being sick with COVID. I had a fever dream where John was my university history teacher.
Love it. Now, normally, these ships, the automated scouts, are a nightmare for boarders, but the Lanius, of course, because they don't want oxygen, for them it's a dream come true, because these ships are uncrewed, so I can just send them over and then win. So it makes life much easier. Let's get these shield up, by the way, because they are going to fire something. They're probably going to fire the... Yep, that's immediately gone down, and that's basic, so now they can't hurt us. And there is going to be fire coming in off the sun, but it kind of doesn't matter, because it will just go straight out. That was a complete miss. How do you miss that badly? Get the shields down. But this is now just a matter of, yes, slowly wearing them down. And boom. Love it. We're taking them down. Nice and easy. Just be careful, of course. We don't want them to be on the ship when it explodes. That's kind of important. And is there a fire? There is a fire in the engine room, which we're going to immediately vent, which should take care of that. And then, yeah, we need to pull them out. Because, yeah, you can't defeat all the crew if there's no crew. So that means we just need to take these guys out with the advanced flak. And assuming you don't mess up, fine. Job done. Nice and easy. Not much scrap for that, because obviously that was a conventional victory, not a nice little kind of neat crew kill. But just, that is big. We may as well close the doors. I guess you're not wrong. There could be oxygen in the ship. I mean, I feel like it's a bit unnecessary, to be honest, but there could be some. We don't need where we're going, we don't need oxygen. One merchant's broadcasting a request for a mercenary ship. Yeah, go on. So, freighter carrying a shipment of my goods is a week late. And, okay, basically, go and look for somebody. Is it anyway convenient? Okay, it's right by the exit. We can do that. Might be a trap. It's normally a trap, but we can go and do that anyway. I see no reason why not. And aid a civilian ship. It's Lanius! No, it's not. I'm Lanius. It's Zoltan. The other guys, which is kind of annoying. You can't teleport through the shield, and you can't mind control through the shield either. No, I think you can't. And it doesn't matter, because I can't see them, because I've got no sensors. So we just need to use the flak to get through their shields. That's a burst too. And also, they're using their mind control. What a bunch of dicks. Okay, just stay out of their way for the time being. As long as the teleport doesn't go down, it's not the worst thing in the world. Just put that on, no, auto. Claire's just get... Oh, I thought Claire was trying to draw my attention to something.
No, I was just putting on my dressing gown, but the arms were just inside out. It's fascinating.
If we can get a, yeah, three-way, like all three shots to hit, then we can do something with this. And now just distract that guy for a second. Yeah, this is going to hurt, actually. This is a lot of firepower coming in, actually. And the clone bay's just gone down, which is actually a real problem. Send someone to fix that. I need all three to hit. Darn it. That was... And actually, it's 4. It's not 3. I need another flak tip before I can do anything. But I can, at this point, yes, teleport. So I kind of may as well. And super shield... Oh, John, the super shield's still up. It's just... Sorry, I saw the blue colour. Oh, we're fine. No, the whole point is it's still there. Right, that should get rid of that. Lovely. And that should also do... Yeah, that's their shield taken out, which is good. Cloning base ready to go online. Deploy, yeah, in the direction of their shield room. And redirect weapons towards their weapon systems. And as soon as we get eyes on someone, we'll just get them on board. So that human now works for us. Meaning there's a lot of firepower now being put on them. Weapons are going to come into their weapon system momentarily. That's some of their weapons offline, but my shields are in a bit of trouble. The ship in general is in a bit of trouble, to be honest. They even have a med bay. I'm not sure they do. Let's just follow them. Where are you guys going? Where did you guys just go? And they're hiding somewhere. Just that. Where are you? Okay, there you are. No, you don't. Take them out. Okay, at this point, we're just chasing around the ship. Also, I'm about to stop. Stop firing. Because the ship's about to explode. So we need to not fire. Their weapons... We need to not destroy that system. We need to not destroy the system. We need to kill them now. And we need the system to not go down. There's number 1. I need the system to not break. If the system breaks, the ship explodes. So, there we go. Contact civilian. Fire beam!
No.
I love the fire beam. It's cocky useless, but I love it. Right.
It's very fun.
It's so fun. It's so fun. I think there's a fire, by the way. And also the doors are broken. So we can't vent the fire. But it's all fine. I'm sure the fire's not spreading that fast. As soon as we... Oh, there's more fire. This is why it's nice to have sensors. So when you got sensors, you can know when there's fire. We need to sort the fire out. How much more fire is there? Not that much more fire. It's all fine. You sort out the doors so I can vent the entire north of the ship. And then... Yes, there we go. Now we just vent the entire north of the ship. And that will be all A-okay. There might be some more fire dotted around. But that should get rid of all of that momentarily. Teleporter's ready to go. You guys are incredibly battered, but you'll do. And then everybody just... yes, probably repair up the shields. Other than that, we'll be in good shape. Claire! Such dumb shit.
Yes, indeed. Yes, we've got a message from. Let me see. We've got a message from Obsidian, who gave us £50.
Oh, thank you very, very much indeed.
Yeah, and oh, Obsidian, I'm so sorry. They say hi, John and Claire. This stream is perfectly timed on Christmas Eve. I lost my cat of 21 years.
Oh.
And on New Year's, I lost my granddad. As always, you seem to appear when I need you most. Lots of love for both of you, for all the good that you do, and please pet Tabby.
Oh, we pet Tabby a lot. I hope it's, could be some conversation. That's such a good run for a cat.
Yes.
Like, 21 years
definitely.
is such a good run for a cat. That's such an incredible life for a cat. So I hope there's at least some, comfort in that.
And I'm sure, you can also be comforted by the life that you've given your cat. You know that your cat, was happy and loved. So.
I will not fight the Zoltan because Zoltans are a pain. I'm just going to pass that by. I'm just going to, swing north until I hit the quest. I wouldn't mind a shop under the circumstances. That is Automated Rebel Scout. I can't get an absolute read on those weapons. But I am willing to give it a go. That is, just a standard enemy combat drone and some other fire coming in. Get straight over there. If we just take out the weapon, you shouldn't be able to do much to us. So just take out the weapon as fast as you like. They might be able to... Oh, that's a beam drone. Sorry, I completely misread the beam drone there. So take that out. They're getting better at fighting because destroying systems is good. This is an annoying system because, it's just... as you can see, it's all over the place. You need to teleport in and out to cross over, and that was a really bad miss too. But we will... Basically, we've won this fight. It's just going to take a moment for the drone to realise it. Clap!
Yes, indeed. Shout out to the Dark Elements, who gave us 50 Norwegian krona.
High-level krona.
And says, hey, I'm here to give support. Love the years of entertainment. Hope you're okay, and Tabby too. Can I be crew? I died too fast last time. And they also say Blue Fire, which I'm assuming is maybe the name they want for a crew person.
Yeah, seems eminently reasonable.
We could rename Ken.
Ken could definitely be renamed. Ken is absolutely in a position to be renamed, yes. And the advanced flag will be coming up momentarily, and that should hopefully, unless we are very unlucky. Gosh darn it, we did get very unlucky. But with the drone not on, we should just be able to, now this should be a finish. There we go. Goodbye, you stupid loser. So let's take your stuff. Only 9 scrap, but the outpost gets me even more, so honestly that's a good result for them. I've got time for... I think I've got time for 3 rather than 2 more. I don't need to rush to quest right this second. And literally nothing. Now's the point where I realise I think I just about got that right. So, I mean, no offense, an extra redundant jump is not bad in this ship. And scanning the ship. Okay, you find the remains of the ship, badly damaged. Majority of cargo seems intact. So we can discern the intended destination. We get some scrap off the wreckage. But we could just take the cargo. No. We're going to go looking for the quest marker. We've already got a reward. And we just fit in. Tight. That's very tight. We've got plenty of scrap. That is a good scrap haul. And... okay. 5 missiles. I don't need missiles, so... I'm not sure this gets you anything. 15 gets you, like, an upgrade. I'm not sure if 5 gets you anything. No, you know what? That's some scrap. That's a good trade for me. So, next sector, NG or Pirates. NG aren't the best fighters. And I do have a couple of NG on the ship. I'll take NG, because I'll have some blue responses off the NG, potentially. Which will be, of use. And at this point, the fighting team are almost back to strength. There's the quest. Let's just very quickly scan for Troll Sector. Honestly, no, pretty wide open. Happy with that. Claire, all yours.
Sorry, it's just...
Claire's very sleepy today. Everyone be nice down in the chat, because Claire is a poor sleepy bunny.
Sorry, it's just we've been getting up very early because the decorators, like, actually work on the regular person schedule.
Whereas we work close to American hours, to be honest. We kind of like when people like ask me, oh, you know, I do online stuff, and I work New York time. That's how I explain it. I kind of work New York hours.
Rather than we're better going to bed on time, which means that we get up when we get up, and that's usually like 10 in the morning.
Something like that, yeah.
And then start working at 11.
Yeah.
Anyway, shout out to Chaos Pixie, who gave us $5 and wanted to know, John, do you have any thoughts on doing a Fallout 4 VR video series? Once you mod it just a little, it's pretty playable.
VR, I think, really struggles in the YouTube medium because it's very immersive when you're playing it, but there is an issue around how far it works from the viewer's perspective, because all those natural head movements that you make don't translate well. Plus, the human vision aspect ratio is not a convenient 16:9, so what I see and what can go on YouTube isn't quite the same thing, and VR is often very fuzzy and very blurry because it's so close to your eyes that your brain can just accept it in the VR helmet. When you actually look at it, it looks quite scruffy. It can look quite scruffy on occasion. Like, I think it just looks objectively a fair whack worse than Fallout 4 base. And that's not to say I wouldn't like maybe do like, you know, a one-off challenge in VR for a very specific thing, but I can't see myself doing a full series. Not just like to record like a part, that's hours and hours and hours. Hours in VR can be really headache inducing. It's a bit much for my liking. I don't see it as a likely thing to my mind. It doesn't quite, I think, work for me. Let's see if we can just get some hits in on their weapon system. And we were able to take out the only thing that they've got to take out my shields, but they got a mini beam in anyway. What a bunch of dicks. But that's fine. At this point, the whole thing's... Oh, they've got a repair drone, though. They do have a repair drone. Fix up the system. If we can just knock out their shields, because we've knocked out most of their oxygen at this point, which is going to really screw them over. Their oxygen's going down. If we can just take out the oxygen, and there we go. There's repair drone, and now we're taking them down. And just the moment a room runs out of oxygen, it's so much easier. And now they are... Okay. We could go fire beam. No, we need to knock down the shields, unfortunately. So we'll go for that. I don't know what you're looking at, but... I think you're shooting down flak. Defense drones can shoot down flak on occasion. We could send in reinforcements. It's kind of hilarious that they're sending in reinforcements just to knock out their shield. I mean, yes, you know what? I'm gonna do it. We're going over to I literally can't go over to fire beam. Fire beam's a 2-charge weapon job. Well done. I'd missed that. We need to. I'm sending over reinforcements. These guys are gonna knock over the oxygen. I'm sending over Tabby and Ken to knock out the shields. So, and that will keep them distracted and busy. Then we can take out the repair drone, which is fine. These guys are doing very well for themselves. That lets me knock out the weapons because they've got their weapons back on. Oh no, they've got good doors. Lardy flipping dar. Right, knock out that and go. Right, now we knock out the weapon system. Their med bay's down, which was not intended, but it works brilliantly. And now that's going to stop them repairing their own med bay. How's the health of the ship? Pretty good. Oxygen's going down. They've only just fired the mini beams. The mini beam's not ready to go, so this has actually worked out brilliantly for me. Now just fire on just that whole mess over there. Just knock out. That's their door systems down. At this point, their weapon systems down. Oxygen is not being refilled. We just need to take out the oxygen in the med bay room, and then the med bay room won't really heal anymore. And then you guys just go and do your own thing. It's fine. So the med bay room is now screwed. We can take out these guys. I think they're now fighting to the death because they know they can't. Their med bay's basically been rendered useless. See, the AI in this game is actually pretty good. The fact they could recognize, hey, my med bay is useless. I may as well abandon it, is really quite cool. But unfortunately, yes, on that occasion, yeah, maybe just straight up charging into the med bay. It's such a dumb thing. Just YOLO charging their medbay knowing you lose just because if you can deoxygenate it, you can hold it. It's a dumb plan, but it works. There's still no store. I'm giving myself weapon 2 and just one tiny bit of extra power just so I can use the fire beam. It's just that. And honestly, I'm giving myself the... Yes, jump heal is passive, requires no power. I'm giving myself a cloning bay 2. To heal up the team faster, because if they die less, then look at that. John is already up to almost gold combat. Claire's already into the gold. So, that's pretty good, all things considered. We're going to swing round to the quest, which again could well be an ambush. You never bloody know. And the team is looking good. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to strip the ship for useful scrap and maybe... Actually, the data stores. It's one of the annoying ships to fight. I'm just going to take the scrap because those ships are just really annoying to fight. It's my only reason. It would be a bit more efficient to not do so, but I kind of do need a shop and... Ooh. Okay, we drop off the cargo. So, 18 scrap and an ion intruder drone, which I can't actually send out in any capacity. But that's a bonus. There's a store! Yay, healing! We're not going to die! Not going to die!
Woohoo!
Everyone loves not going to die. And I could have a bomb. Bombs kind of work pretty well. Weapon pre-igniter!
Yay!
Okay. Sell the iron intruder. Sell the... How much do those go for? Yeah, sell the emergency respirators.
Wow.
Tabby doesn't need them. It's fine. Weapon pre-igniter is so good. It is so good. I'm having it, and I'm fixing up the ship. Kind of fits pretty perfectly there, doesn't it? 0 scrap, dumb. Okay, so now what I need to do is just have enough weapon capacity to have the fire beam ready to go, and then we can start a fire. Like, that's going to be pretty close. All I need for that is 25. 25 scrap, and I can have the capacity to just say, yeah, that's the, we're just, moment the fight begins, advance flak fire, clear the shields, fire beam, send in the Lanius to suck the oxygen out of a different room. Holy shit, I'm surrounded by everything. Distress. Yeah, check the distress signals. Go. Let's cock and make this happen, guys. This is hilarious. You guys want fuel? You may have fuel. Can I have something? I can have scrap. Great, that's what I wanted. More stores, more distress. Everything's under control. It's all fine. They're coming up on me. Do I have time to... I'll swing by this way. I think we've got time to get that distress signal and get down to the exit. I just need a tiny bit more. And here we go. We've got some big old snails coming in. So, hit them in the weapons right there. And then, at the same time, yeah, deploy myself over to their shield room. I just wish I had the fire. The fire's hilarious. Right, so now just wait for someone to come in. And that person's immediately been shot and is now going to be on our team. Zoltans go down super fast. Their weapons have been knocked out. That was a really lucky hit from the advanced flak right there. Advanced flak's already ready to go again. Knock out the oxygen. If we can, oxygen is down at 1. Their Zoltan is running. There is now no... Yeah, there's now nothing in their shield room. No oxygen, I mean, in their shield room. Go and take out the rest of it and take out you if you can. Already dead. Take out the remaining O2. I think they're giving up. I think they've just surrendered pretty much. So in which case, you. And we've now got enough. We've got enough. Ooh. There we go. Fire beam's now ready to go the moment we next jump. You're right, Clam.
Yeah. Just I don't know. It's just like hit with the evening. Ooh. A nap sounds great right now. I don't know why. It's just a bit of a headache, Anyway, I am sorry.
We're gonna get Claire for now. We're not gonna go too long tonight. We can't go to like midnight tonight because Claire it's past Claire's bedtime.
It's not, but I do have a bit of a headache, and we do have lamb stew in the slow cooker.
Yeah, but the longer we leave it, the better it's gonna be.
Yeah, but it went in at like 7. So,
yeah,
you know.
It's gonna be pretty good.
It's on high.
Okay, so we've got search for the ship. We've just got free. I want someone to attack me. Attack me, you fuckers. Bring it the cock on! I'm ready to set you all on fire! At this point, free small bomb. That's actually very good as well. Small bombs literally suit me. I can have a small bomb ready to go too. Why not? The clone bay can just be off for the time being. I think a weapon needs to be powered for it to count. Please, somebody attack me. Somebody attack. And, oh, here we go. The civilian ship. It's a manta ship with no teleporter. That's unusual. So,
well, hello.
So, basically, what's about to happen to this manta ship is I'm about to teleport 2 people over to it, and also mind control one of their people, and also just destroy their shield with the advanced flak. At the moment their shield goes down, we bomb any of their systems that might be of use to them, and start fires. Because we can. This is the dumbest build, but it works beautifully. So we're going to send my people into the O2 bay. So the most important thing is the O2 bay goes down as fast as possible. Okay, and the flag's coming in straight away. Boom. So the shield is now down. So now we just bomb their weapon room and start a fire across as many rooms as possible that I'm not in. So I'm not fire resistant, that's rocks. I'm oxygen resistant, not fire resistant. And... okay, so they're... their weapon room is now red blocked out and also 3 squares on fire. And there's probably more fires than that. And I've not even used... now I'm going to use... Yeah, you can just help take out your own cockpit. The oxygen room is now out of oxygen and is also... I've destroyed that system. So at this point, we're just gonna send someone in here to help out. We're just gonna guard the O2 room. Their weapons are... The rest of their ship is now just on fire. I think they've basically surrendered at this point. They've given up. And last one... No, not last one. There's someone else in this ship, which is quite frankly... I mean, I salute them. Whoever they are, they're presumably they just through the fire. Yeah, they're hiding in the shield room. Those guys started to retreat. Oh, it's just the best. This is okay. This was a dumb build at first, but now it's the best build. Yes, Claire.
Okay, shout out to Sir Roderick Quincy Fons on the bottom of the Magnificent
High King of Australia. Yeah.
Who says in chat, there it is, the John cackle. It only took 50 minutes. The John FTL cackle.
The John FTL cackle.
And also, thank you for reminding us the Dark Elements. You were going to change Ken's name to Bluefire.
And I'm going to as well. I think we can take out this guy nice and easy. Oh, it's a hacking drone. Hacking drones are fun too. As soon as we're done with this fight, you can't do it while you're in a fight.
Yeah.
But as soon as we're done with a fight, I can do precisely that. We're just going to take out all of that. Put a small bomb on the weapon systems as well. And... I slightly bombed my own people there, but fortunately it missed. And, oh, you've decided to hack the O2 system. Good luck with... Good luck with that. Admittedly, the fire beam is going to do nothing here, but it might do like a tiny bit of damage while the fire just goes out automatically. It might be enough to do like a little bit. It won't do much, but it'll do something. Don't know what type of bomb that is. I'm not sure you can tell. Bombs are just bombs. And that was just a conventional bomb, I think, to just repair that system. Then take out all of that. Hacking so fun. If we can get a hacking system on this ship. Actually, I wonder if this ship's now full up on systems. It might be, you know. I genuinely don't know. I'm not going to use any more bombs, by the way. It would be a waste to use any more bombs at this point. So now it's just a case of, yeah, taking them out bit by bit. Clap.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to David of the North, who gave us $5 and says, I love the content you produce, John. Have you ever considered playing Spore? It would make a good mini-series in 1 or 2 episodes.
I played like a tiny bit of Spore way back in the day. Like, I don't have like the insane nostalgia for it some people do. I was not super big in Spore. I think it's a really interesting experiment. I think the late game is not to my liking. I enjoy the earlier sections a lot more. I mean, I agree. I think you could make a fun little mini-series, like, really reduced down. Like, even to, like, as much as 1 age per episode. I agree, that would be kind of interesting.
Yes, indeed. And then from Alex, who gave us 20 Canadian dollars.
High-level dollars.
We have a little sticker of one of those little pears that they've got dancing
Google
with
does like its pears.
Google
does like its pears.
Yeah. Dancing with some confetti and saying, you are amazing.
Oh,
tipping its hat off to you.
Thank you, Pear. I forgot to change Ken's name again.
And Alex, yes.
May as well buy fuel. That's cheap fuel and you get in the stores. Okay. Right, Ken's name gets changed to...
Bluefire, all in one word.
All one word?
Yeah.
There we go. Bluefire the NG is now hanging out on the ship with Tabby, while John and Claire just go and have dumb cloning adventures together.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Dingo Stinky Pants, who gave us $10. And so thank you for the fun and enthusiasm. You two are a great part of the day.
Oh, thank you very, very much indeed.
Hopefully that's also what Tabby thinks.
Yes. One lives in hope. Can I take out their teleporter before they're able to use it, by the way? So we've got a teleporter. If we're very lucky, we might just be able to use it, like, straight away. I'm just going to go straight for their O2 system. And if I can use the flak to knock out the shield, I might be able to. And yeah, we definitely got the we've got it on there, and now the flak's coming in, and we got through that, meaning we can now start a whole bunch of fires. I don't know how many fires there are, because I can't see their ship. I want to get scanners, but unfortunately, not yet. Okay, next time someone comes and interrupts me, we just mind control. We haven't even mind controlled yet. The flak's ready to go again. I'm going to take out their clone bay as the next priority. That's down to red. Admittedly, we need to take out their weapons. That's kind of important. No one's coming to deal with me. Why is no one coming to... Also, why are you here? I don't know why you're here. No one's coming to stop me, which is kind of interesting. Small bomb. I imagine no one's piloting right now. Bomb their weapons room. Right, get over to their weapons room. Okay, we've taken out their main weapon. Now they're just ironing, which means they can't really do much. And now it's just a question of, yeah, sunshine. Knock out their shields again. This should be a guaranteed shield knockout, pretty much. Yeah. There's more fire coming in, and I'm starting more fire too. They're offering surrender. Screw you. There's going to be so much fire on this ship right now. I think we should just go, because these rooms could take enough damage to wipe out the ship. The problem is they do have a clone bay, which is interesting, but with no oxygen, and I think they're going to lose. I think if I just... Okay, I'm going to go explore the ship. I'm going to see how much fire is going on in the ship right now. Okay, there's some fire. There's some more fire. There's... No! They're gone. Someone died to fire, oxygen, or both. Is there any fire on our ship? Not that I can see. I think we're fine. This is such a dumb build. Should probably power the cloning bay at some point. When we
yes, the chat was quite upset about that.
The chat's upset about the lack of clone bay power, is it? Well, technically we don't need it right now. John and Claire are now basically invulnerable. They've got very good at fighting. Honestly, I think Lanius are better fighters than Mantis, because the benefits you get from the room being deoxygenated insofar as chasing out enemies and the health drain you get is better than the bonus to damage Mantis gets. I think Lanius are just superior boarders to Mantis in most scenarios. That's my take. There's my controversial hot take for the day. And I can't do any ship upgrades on the sun system because we're officially in danger. And nearby energy ship, yeah, will come in. And unfortunately, foolish meat sacks. Okay, someone's coming to deal with us. We've apparently got... You just said intruders on board. Do we know where they are? Get over here and lock down the doors. And now just basically, yeah, deoxygenate the ship. I'm happy to send my own team straight over into this situation. They do have flak, and more flak, but this should be enough to penetrate one. Flak is 4 shots. It should be enough, so get that over there. There's a lot going on right now, and yep, that's fine. Get the hitting over 2 here, and now, crucially, hit their weapons med, yeah, weapons, engine, med, and engines and cockpit. That'll do. That's going to be some fire. Right, that's their weapons disabled. So now it's just a question of how long it's going to take until we can drag them down. I've already fired all weapons. They're trying to deal with me, but this is... they've got a little bit of healing coming from somewhere, but they're not going to be able to outdo it. And now they're... Yes, now we can take out their shields. Not their shields are really the most important thing, to be honest, but we may as well just do that. There's definitely fire going on, which is brilliant. I'm just going to go around to their O2 room, actually. Go around to their O2 room. Their med bay is definitely exploded. It's probably on fire. I can't prove it, but I believe it is on fire. I'm pretty happy. That was maybe a bit aggressive. Yeah, you know what? I'm happy with that. They didn't take any damage, but I can start 2 more fires. That's just more fires right there. They now have no O2, no weapons, and probably the ship is mostly on fire at this point. So I can take that out with no med bay. At this point, we're just chasing him down, and job done. Nice. This is going really smoothly. Apparently, my O2 room's on fire, which could theoretically be a problem. It's hard to say, to be honest. Just see if we can save it. Nah, taking a bit of damage there. How much more fire is there on this side of the ship? Not too much, don't think. As soon as that all calms down, we'll fix that up. Claire!
Yes, indeed. Oh my goodness.
Good dramatic pause.
Axel Fact says John is doing to this run what 2021 did to all of us. Which, interesting.
Harsh. Oh, there's a bit more of a fire. I missed some of the fire. There's more fire than I thought there was. But it's fine. It's all been sorted out now. The fire will momentarily be out. Maybe we'll just deoxygenate the next room over just in case. It's all A-okay. Everything's fine. I need a tiny bit more power. And the teleporter is nothing but cooldown. The mind control actually makes that stronger. Improved doors is never a bad thing. I should save up for shields, though. I would like the power just so I can have the med bay on all the time. So now, sorry, the clone bay. The clone bay is now just on permanently. So the fire should now be out. There should now be no fire on the ship, but I have no way of verifying that. Let's go the long way round to the store. If we're lucky, we might be able to save it now. I can't remember how much scanners accept, and also... Ooh, yes, here you go. Have one... Oh, that's... I think I might have just learned something about FTL.
Mm-hmm.
This guy just said, I'm trying to get to safety. Can you give us enough fuel for us to get to a repair stop or a store or whatever? He only asked for 1 fuel, which is weirdly low. But there is a store 1 jump away.
Oh.
I think when people ask you for fuel, the amount of fuel they ask for indicates to you how many jumps you are from a store. So you can actually use that to estimate where stores might be.
That's really neat.
Well, I've just learned something new about FTL. 10 decade on, I'm still learning new stuff about this game. But that seemed like I've never been asked for 1 before. That seems like a weird coincidence. So, alright, that's super cool. And, yeah, no sign of anything else I can really use. Backup DNA bank is not bad as a safety thing. That just means even if the clone bay is damaged, you don't lose crew. I think that's probably actually not a bad idea. To be perfectly honest, I think that's actually sensible. Yeah, I'm having that as a backup system. I think that's just a very sensible system to have when you depend on your boarding party to, you know, do all your business for you. And that is just a Mantis one, so we're just sending everybody straight in. We're going in, we're going in, and we're going in some more. It's going to be magnificent. If I can knock out their teleporter, then let's flip and do it. Teleporter's down, and everything's down, and everything's about to be on fire, mother flipper. Let's take out your O2 room. Everything's now on fire. That's built. It's just the dumbest thing. The teleporter's screwed.
Apparently this guy gave you fuel, didn't ask you for fuel.
Oh, did he?
Mm.
Why did he give me fuel? I
don't know.
Don't know why he gave me fuel, but if he did, that was nice of him. Right, the ship's now completely safe. The O2, their clone bay's down, their O2 room's down, they've got no weapon. We've basically won the fight. Okay. We've got to not take out any more systems, though. If we take out too many more systems, there could be trouble. So, okay, I see you guys in here. Let's take you out. You guys don't have a clone bay anymore. Just take out this guy, chase him down. If we kill him, the fight is over. So he's now, yeah, he's dead. Who else is, there we go. Civilian ship. Scrap, scrap, and yet more scrap. Get the boys out of there, because they're currently on fire. And, job done. Just, this build is, it's not going to, it can't win. It cannot win. But it's doing weirdly, dumbly well. We need to get up to that quest. This build is dumb and I love it. Hull repair drone! That's just free money. I'm selling that. There's a store. Sorry, buddy. I can't get to you. Which could I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got time for a 5 jump when the exit's quite towards the end. I'm going to regret that. This is going to go wrong. We might modify this later. I've got time to auto-correct. This was... Oh! There's just another store. Yet more stores. Sensors! I can actually have sensors!
Woohoo!
Yes! Sell the whole repair drone, because I'm not buying drone control. Not doing it. I can't afford it. And I can swap out for a med bay if I wanted to.
Well, you've literally just bought a thing, a DNA bank, so...
Yeah. Weapon pre-igniter. Wait.
That's your ship.
No, it's not. Buy.
Ah.
That's literally, I've already got it, and I did have it, but those are the 3 things I already had. That's weird. Okay. That's a weird-ass coincidence. But yeah, I've never seen that before. Just the 3 systems. Had I still got emergency respirators, that would have been, I just don't get anything. Well, I don't want to do that, because what I want to do instead is I want to, understandably, immediately improve my scanners. And do I want more power? Or do I want more mind control? Yeah, mind control boosting health and damage of the people you've mind controlled is hilarious.
Can you have new crew at all?
Not anymore. Not having bought the scanners, now I can't afford that. I'm having bonus mind control. Bonus mind control is hilarious. And I'd like more power at some point. So we can have the clone bay off for now, and we can turn it back on if we need. But just, yeah, at this point, mind control 2, and just absolute... We're just sucker punching the entire galaxy. We're just running around the galaxy, sucker punching people and setting them on fire. So, engine ship is offering surrender. I accept your offer of surrender. Thank you for your stuff. This is going to be tight, but I think we can do it. What was this quest again? What were we told to do? And thank you for... Oh, they were escorting us. And now they're another shop. Now it's just another shop with explosive replicator. Another weapon. I've never... Like, it's rare to see the weapon parade not just show up once. Now it showed up 3 times in, like, 2 systems. That's weird. That's weird as anything. We've also got... Obviously, I don't need battery charger. I can't afford any of these people. They've already repaired me. Yeah, we can't take any of this. So we're just gonna leave it. Cheers, lads. Thank you. Yeah, we can make it to the exit. Sadly, distress gets ignored. Nothing I can do about that. That would be suicide. To go and take that out. But, oh, attack the ship, attack the ship, attack the ship. Now, thanks to scanners 2, I can see them straight away, meaning I can start immediately picking my targets and just having... Yeah, I can see you. You're going to be going straight for the... You're going to be going straight for the teleporter. Now I can just start the level 2 mind control immediately. Take out their shields straight away. Small bomb their weapons room, because it's important to get that weapons down. And then teleport straight over to oxygen. Just everything is so powerful. Right, go. And then take that out. And then it's just emotionally important to me. I get to see their ship being on fire. It's really emotionally important to me. I get to see how on fire their ship is, and now I get to see that. Okay, this is highly important to me. Why are you just sitting there doing nothing? Don't sit there doing nothing. That literally doesn't help. So just take this over. Yeah, just take out that system. Now their O2 room is down. If we can stop them, yeah, just knacker their med bay as far as we can. No one's piloting, so we can guarantee bomb their med bay. So their med bay's now screwed. Right, go and attack them in their own med bay. We're going to go occupy their med bay. They're not allowed to fix it. Which they won't be able to, because you're not allowed to fix a system while you're under attack. Their med bay's now been abandoned. We can now take out the engine. We can now take out you. That guy's now on fire. He can't teleport off the ship. You're going to die now. You're going to die. You can hide in there as much as you want, mate. You can hide in there as much as you want. It ain't going to help. I'm going to start some more fires just to encourage him. Hey, buddy. Buddy, guess what's happening in the room you're standing in? Oh, no, it's on fire. And he's got nowhere to go and hide! So long, Brian. Claire's so done with me. Claire just wants to go and have a nap.
No, I'm not done with you. I have a really bad headache. I think you're really entertaining and I love FTL and I'm annoyed that I'm feeling...
Do you want to go get yourself some ibuprofen or something?
Yeah.
Go get yourself a medicine break. Go on.
Yeah.
Claire's tapping out. She has to go see the field medic. Intervene. No, that's just... It's really annoying. Unfortunately, that outpost is just super annoying to defend. Oh, no, not Zoltan! Oh, shit, this is... Oh, no! That kind of counteracts literally everything. I hate Zoltan. Zoltan's shit. I just want to get out of here, and that's a bad exit zone as well. Welcome to the super chill live stream. Where Claire's gone for medical attention, and I'm cackling, and everyone being on fire. Okay, this is fine. Have we got any dumb troll systems? Yes, a little bit. You cannot... Wow, that's not a connection. You've got to go... There's literally one connection to the exit, and it's this system. You have to go through this system. There's no option. And I want to avoid nebulas, because in nebulas, if there's an ion storm, that means I've got less power, but Zoltans get to keep their super shields. So that would be a disaster. So I want to avoid nebulas as far as possible. Oh, that's level 3 shields. That's level 3 shields. Okay, fire all weapons. At the bare minimum, we can take out their Zoltan shield, like, as fast as possible. And go. Go. And, oh, that worked better than I was expecting. Okay, there's only 2 people on this ship. In fact, actually, this is gonna work. 2 ion weapons and 1 main attack thing. No, you know what? I'm gonna go straight for the weapon room. The weapon room needs to go down before they fire. Because I have 1 shield blob, which is not much. These guys need to go down in a hurry. I mean, that was a really lucky flat hit, to be honest. But if they start firing at me, they start ironing my shields, I can start taking a lot of bad asteroid hits really fast. There's no point firing the advanced flak yet. It's not going to do anything. The better option is they've got a clone bay. Wait for the fire beam to be almost ready to go. And then wait for the asteroids to do something. Their ion shot just missed my shield, which is bloody convenient. Sheer coincidence. Fire beam is almost ready to go. Take out their... Am I willing to bomb my own people? I kind of am, you know. I'm willing to bomb my own people. If it gets me... Here comes the stuff. Ow, that was fire. Okay. There is now a fire in this room. But I still have advanced flak and fire beam ready to go. They're still charging, remarkably. Are their weapons down? Their main primary weapons down. The shields have been ioned. Fire beams are almost ready to go. There we go. Come on, fire beam. Come on, fire beam. Come on, fire beam. There we go, fire beam. I need the weapons to keep going down. I need their med bay or other clone bay to go down. There is now a fire in this room. Please help put out that fire, like, as soon as possible. But the problem... Yeah, I've got so much here. We'll be alright for now. Get the clone bay operational again, because there's now nothing else to power. So, yeah, there's some fire. They got the shield back up before the clone bay went down. Their weapon room is... got to be momentarily destroyed. He's trying to take out that room. That's just an ion. An ion is still annoying. And here comes more asteroids. Come on, get the... Ion is a nightmare in this space. We need to kill this last guy. This last guy just needs to die. We're just going to go in. Not with John. Clone bays. You know how clone bays work? I've now got 1. Repower everything. Small bomb. Fire beam's ready. Fire beam? Fire bay. Everyone loves fire bay. I just need to take out these guys. They've got... How have you got weapons back? Do you have... You might have modification for auto repair, I'm not sure. Just get the flak on the system, see if we can knock out their weapons. Did we hit anything? I'm not sure we did. Jeez, why is this so hard? Well, it's because they're clone based. Okay, take him out. He's about to die to fire. Now kill this guy and... Okay, go. Send one of you. One of you go into this room. We need to just kill him before... That should be... That's us 1, right? Order... Does it not count? In the event that... I think it doesn't count. In the event that the clone bay is operational. If we take out the clone bay, boom! There we go. The clone bay's been taken out, so whatever was inside it is dead. Claire is currently just regenning. John is almost dead. I think we should probably just sacrifice John to the fire. We need to get that. Someone repair the shields! Shit! Repair the shields. We're being pummeled by asteroids. Oh no! Someone repair the damn shields. We need to. Okay, repair the shields is a priority. Just repair the shields. It's fine. Okay, shields. Only 1. Then deactivate one of you. Shields, please activate shields. Ow! Okay, it's fine. We should now be... Well, there's... Okay, no, there's fire. They're not all the doors. There is fire. I have verified there's fire. Now, it's fine. This is all under control. Is there any more fire? I think the fire is... There's fire in the door rooms! Which is unfortunate, because that's a room. We now can't do anything. Okay, put out the... Shit! We need to save the door room. That now needs to be fixed. Close. Now I can't close the... This is supposed to be the bit of the fight where we've already won. Okay, we need to put all this out. We need to fix the doors, please. Okay, this is... Now that's done. Okay, just close all that. Now fix that. You go back to here. Right, now you go and fix the scanners so we can see if there's any more fire. The meteors did way more damage to us than the Zoltans did in the end. That was such a dumb fight. I hate Zoltans. Zoltans are like the only thing that can kind of hard counter this ship, which is unfortunate because I'm in Zoltan space right now. I didn't want to be, but it was the only option. Right, now everybody return to your positions so we can get the flip out of Dodge. I'm sure Claire will be back soon, don't worry. She's not dead. She's just mostly dead. Which means you actually have to listen to me drinking water. Normally, I just pass over to Claire when I need a drink of water. But no. Or I edit it out if it's a video. You don't get to hear me kind of slurping water. Store. One more jump before we hit the store. Please not Zoltans. Anything but Zoltans, please. And participate in the study. Just get some free scrap for that. That can go wrong. It can be a trap. On this occasion, it was not. I kind of feel like I should just get out of this system. Please not an Ion Storm. Okay, it's not Ion Storm. It is... Oh, automated system. Yeah, automated is fine. I can deal with automated. Just take that out. Deploy the crew. This is actually the best layout you can get for this. And then just also knock out all their bits and pieces. How are we doing on... I've only got one missile left. That's a bit of a problem. Right, take out their weapons as soon as we can. And come on, knock out the missile. Ah, they get a missile off. And it is right in the weapon room. Brilliant, love it. Precisely where I wanted it to be. We should take them out before that becomes a bigger problem. At this point, yes, they've got another missile off. What a bunch of dicks. Well, we can repair that too, assuming there's no fire, and they're also bombing me at the same time. Just fix up the ship. What? Just die! How much bloody health do you have in your... They must be maxed out. Yeah, at this point they're maxed out. Okay, the weapons room's been taken out. Jesus. Also, there's fire! There's fire in the weapons room. Any more fires we should be aware of? Take nebulas. Nebulas are such... No! No, you don't. Get back down. No more bombing me. Not unacceptable. Sort this out. Right, there we go. Just knock out all their systems one by one. Do not let them... These guys have got a dumb level of... They've got so much health. They've got so much health on their weapons room. What the hell? By the time I've, like, killed it and moved on, it's like regened back up to a level where it's okay again. Okay, we need to get... Someone get over to the blue fire. Go and fix the weapons. Tabby, go fix the shields. And then you just stay there to make sure their weapons... This was supposed to be a nice, simple fight, but this fight's got messy. Because I just have to leave John here watching the weapons room because they repair themselves. Just get over here, and as soon as they... Yeah, you see, look at that. And now, by the time we knock it back down, they're actually able to fire before I can knock their things down. What the hell? That's so dumb. Right, take out their shields completely. As soon as the shields go down completely, I'm just teleporting them home, and then I'm flacking. And that's acceptable. Just get them down to red, please. Come on, go on down to 2. And there we go. Teleport them home. And fire the flak at the command ship. That should be... How did you miss this badly? How are you this incompetent? Fire again! Well, I didn't take out the cockpit, so that's kind of my bad. And go. Everyone returns to their position. Good. Job done at 33. That's not bad. That's alright. There is a store here. So this is a good store. 147 is a really good amount for a store. And... okay. Buy, sell. I've not got too much to sell. Drone control, med bay, backup battery. You don't really need that. We've got you as a potential backup fighter.
The people would like you to upgrade your shields.
They're probably right, you know.
Wait, which system is it?
Huh?
Is it system 4? You on one blob of shield at system 4? That's really unlike you.
It's true. Okay, yeah, you know what? We definitely should do that. This is a reasonable objection that has been raised against me. Yeah, we are in... Yeah, we're in Sector 4 with one shield blob. It's because we don't need them. Because we just get in, flak whatever shield they've got down, and then just zoom off.
Is that Galaxy a troll?
Huh?
Is that Galaxy a troll?
It's a massive troll. This is literally the only way to...
Okay.
That's literally the only path. There is no other path.
Oh, your favorite.
I know. It's the dumbest galaxy.
And where the nebulas too.
Mm-hmm. And small rebel ship, this is fine. They are going to try and teleport to me. Good luck with that, you stupid losers. I need more power pretty urgently, because otherwise... Yeah, turn off the oxygen for the time being. I see you and where you're going. You don't get to go there. You don't get to go there. Instead, deploy my troops into their oxygen bay. Deploy the advanced flak to try and take out their weapons. Deploy the small bomb to also take out their weapons, because they've got a big thing. And fire beam is then going to take out everything. I'm willing to actually give it more time in... Actually, no, I'm going to give it maximized time in all these rooms, because it passes over more cells that way. So, okay, the weapons room is absolutely flipped. They right now currently have abandoned the O2 room. O2 room's out of O2, and the O2 system is broken. So their weapons are in a lot of trouble, and I don't see much chance they're going to be able to do much about it. If I fire... Now, if I can just knock out their weapon before they fire. No, they're their med bay. I should... Oh, here comes 1-2. But one miss means it does nothing. Let's knock out their med bay nice and fast, please. I just want to knock out... Yep, their med bay. If I can just... They let their med bay go down. I'm really surprised they allowed that to happen, to be honest. I'm really surprised. Go. And now fire beam. Because the thing about fire beam, it stops them repairing. It's a repair counter. Because when a room's on fire...
let that med bay go down. Didn't you just fire on it?
No, I went into it and they didn't fight me. Like, normally when the enemy's dumb enough to walk into the med bay, you face them in there, because it's the best room to fight in. Because you're getting free healing. But they just like, nah, we don't want to do that. We're not going to do that, actually. And they got one hit on my weapons, but honestly, it's okay. It just means we can't use the small bomb. Situation is mostly under control. And at this point, I think they're trying... Are they trying to teleport to me? And go... Oh, they did just try and teleport to me. Okay, well, good luck, because I'm about to deoxygenate this entire side of the ship. So have some fun with that. I can't believe they just teleported into me. That guy is going to die. They're going to come over here. They all died of asphyxiation before they even saw anybody. And now I just need to take this guy out and just shoot him, and boom. Nice, this is... I don't need shields. I don't need shields. Shields are an unnecessary, decadent luxury of the bourgeoisie. Okay? We are...
Wow.
We don't need shields. Alright,
Wow, that certainly sounds like the decadence of the bourgeoisie when your boss said that the people on your ship don't need to be shielded from bad things. But sure. There we go. We got oxygen coming back onto the ship. We could do with even more power as time goes on. There's stores everywhere. This is fine. We do not need the decadent... Oh, no, it's an iron storm. It's the one thing I didn't want. Okay, at least it's not a Zoltan. Shitting hell, at least it's not a Zoltan. I've got no power for anything because... Okay, but I don't need the fire beam. I do need oxygen. I need the teleporter. I don't need engines. And there's no chance of anybody dying for the most part. So just get over to here. They've got hacking, but I don't know whether they can power it. So I don't need that. So I can have engines. The geese gives me a tiny bit of dodge. And are they hacking the... I'm not sure they've got the... You know, I'm not sure they've got enough anything to hack. Take out the shields if we can. Small bomb. That. And that's knocked out whatever hacking they did have. They're down to using a bomb, but I'm not seeing... In comes a bomb. They have knocked out the teleporter. But it was only 1 hit point worth of damage, and we should be able to take them out momentarily. Okay, we should be able to just wear them down at this point. I'm leaving my borders right here. I don't want to pull them back, and I don't want to waste the small bomb missiles as well. So, okay, just fire, you stupid bastards! Fire over and over and over again, and you're going to be fine. Just take out their damn shields.
Okay, I'm not having this. This isn't acceptable to me. I mean, the bare minimum, I think we can get bonus... Just constant misses. We'll win eventually. Oh, they decided to hack. They went for the mind control. They're going to use my own mind control against me. What a bunch of penises. Get over here. Stop them doing it. We can... This is... The advanced flak is just missing constantly because I haven't taken out the cockpit. It's in a different compartment. Are we even doing damage to them? We're doing a tiny bit of damage. We will win the attrition eventually. There we go.
Yeah, but you need to get your people off, right?
I now need to get my people off. Yes, I want to leave it till the last minute. But now I can. Yes, now is the right time to do said thing. And if we're lucky, this will be the kill. That's only the one. If these systems come back online, it'll be very... I'm just gonna bomb their bloody... There's a miss. The evade on this ship is high. There we go. We got lucky. They weren't able to get another hit on us, which is good. That's 24. And I just want to... There's no point going to a store. I'll loop the long way around.
If you keep mind control unpowered, they can't use it against you?
Ah, interesting.
Wait, did they not use it against you after you depowered it this time?
I think that might have been what happened, yes.
Anyway.
Intriguing.
Yes. So sorry, we got a little bit behind on super chats and stuff while I was going to get some painkillers, but I've done that now.
Yeah.
I had to go upstairs to get the ones that don't have caffeine in it because it's, 9:30. But on the bright side, that meant I got to also have like a few minutes of tabby therapy where I put my head against tabby and listen to the purr.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
And that's really helped.
That sounds lovely there. Right. Take out their weapons. They've actually got a Vulcan. You don't see that very often, but it's a very cool little thing. They're trying to hack something. I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm just going to try and get as much stuff off. It's the O2. Stupid losers. Right, okay. In which case, just fire all up the ship, including... Yeah, now we just take out the O2. This is going to be a matter of seconds. You're now dead. So all that's left on the ship now with their weapon... Oh, this is going to be a beautiful, beautiful thing. I'm now... Oh, I'm auto-firing. I don't want to auto-fire. Actually, no. Stop it. Stop it. Don't waste small bombs over and over and over again. There's no point. I think at this point, there's not much that he's going to be able to do. I think I can just bring my own... They're trying to escape! Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with your plan to escape this ship. What precisely does that look like? Your plan to escape? Oh dear, offering surrender, are we? Okay, I think we're fine. So he's... Oh no, if the shield explodes though, the ship goes down. I want him to die instead, which would be sad. Also, I want every single cell on the ship to be on fire that can be. And oh, John, he's got a shield up. I think unfortunately one of these systems is going to burst and the ship's going to go pop before he dies. Yeah, that's a real shame. The ship exploded. We would have got more stuff if that had not happened. There is distress. We've got time to probably do... Yeah, we've just got time to just loop around the exit till the last moment. We'll kind of go up north and we'll go down to the stress signal. And it's just a rebel ship. Okay, so that's a fire beam drone. But honestly, if we just get over here and just keep attacking their systems with this, we should be able to eventually knock them down. Best option is, I mean, fire beam might do the tiniest amount of damage. If I can bomb their cockpit, great. Okay, that's the cockpit has actually gone down, so that means we can knock out most of their weapons. There's no chance they can penetrate shields, so now we just slowly wear them down with advanced flak and just knock out their weapons and things on that. Just remember to pull my guys back at the right time. Clap!
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Gary Hawkin, who's a new channel member. Thank you very much.
Hello, Gary.
James gave us £5 and says I'm a recent convert to the channel, paying my adblock fee.
Ah, welcome. Thank you very much indeed.
I've picked that up exactly from you.
Yeah, the exact cadence.
Yes, indeed. Let's see. We have decided. Decided, by the way, in chat that your ship needs to be renamed the My Immortal. Because it has the right aesthetic.
Dear oh flipping dear.
Anyway, Oman Gaming gave us $5 and says, Captain, the shields are on fire. Ensign, take us to ramming speed. It's a good day to die.
You've never actually seen Star Trek First Contact, have you?
I've seen one Star Trek movie, but I don't remember which one it was.
Is it the one with time travel? I think that's a quote from. I think it's a quote from Worf at the beginning of First Contact. I think is what we're hearing there.
Okay, well, I was just kind of thinking of we watched Armageddon last night.
Armageddon holds up so well; it's still so good.
And by good, it's extremely dumb in so many ways.
It's so dumb; it's the best film.
But there are things it does very well.
Yeah.
Which is shocking. But yes, let's see.
There we go. At this point, we've got him on the ropes.
Axel Fax says definitely rename the ship the HMS Prometheus Fire for everyone. Macro Blossom says it's the beginning of Deep Space Nine, I think.
Oh, is it? Okay, there's a Worf says something very similar at the opening of First Contact.
ABB says, oh no, John's got space dementia!
Just love the random declaration. Oh yeah, space dementia. That thing that astronauts get after being in space for like a day.
Yeah, but he's not an astronaut.
Crazy.
He's a driller!
Those damn nerd-naughts, what do they know about drills? These Boy Scouts can't operate a drill.
Oh, dear.
Ben Affleck's commentary is so good.
Yes, there's also on YouTube you can see bits of Ben Affleck's DVD commentary.
No, that's what I was just saying, his commentary, yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't explain, you see. You showed it to me last night, explained to me, and then you just reference it like everybody knows it, so I
think it's a quite well-known thing. Not the Zone home world, screw you, Mantis controlled, let's go. We're staying far away from the Zoltan. We've made it out of Zoltan space, I'm thrilled. We can go that store. Oh, that's actually a bit of a... that's a bit of a kicker. And another dick system. Literally only this star can get you to the end. All of this, dead end. Useless. We'll go round...
So how do you get to this star?
Huh? Once you get down to here, it's okay.
Yeah.
But it's still a little bit like anything, if you go past here, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah.
That's a bad way to go. So we're just going to loop round down here to the store into the distress, and we should have enough money to buy anything the store's got on offer. So we might want to top up that. And, oh, not the Mantis event. The young Mantis in a charge uniform is teleported onto the deck, begs for sanctuary from the NG. So... I think this event has a really high probability of going wrong, no matter which... In fact, I think it might always go wrong. So, if you side with the fugitive's like, haha, it was a trick. And if you agree to offer up the Mantis like, oh, how dare you? And then also stabs you. But I think that can actually kill a crew member, offering up the Mantis in exchange for the bounty. Whereas siding with the fugitive to fight with the end ship has a small chance of giving you... a new crew member, but a much bigger chance of him saying, haha, it was a trick, and then he teleports away having bombed your ship, so you have you take a tiny bit of damage. But I think this is the better option. So side with the fugitive, and holy shit, I actually got the role. I got Ferry, who's apparently amazing at fighting. That's...
Wait, what?
I've literally never seen that event before. Well, I said, we'll help you take out those mean old NG. And he's like, oh yeah, that's fair. Like 99% of the time, every time I've seen that event before, it's always been, he says, haha, I was lying. I'm actually working with the NG, and I've left a bomb on your ship, and he teleports away. But I actually got that event. I've never actually seen that event fire positively before. That's a first. So there we go. That's nice. Okay, who's actually on the ship? There's a few people. You're in the weapons room, which means I want you to be the person who dies. Concentrate all firepower on engines. Meanwhile, teleport my crew over to the oxygen, because that's the most important thing. And yeah, we just got through all of that. And then begin operation fire. You started one fire. I'm disappointed. But at least there's fire in the med bay, which is kind of good. And now just keep on opening fire on that. If we get lucky, we can do a bit more damage. Actually, that did, like, nothing. We can just bomb. We can just bomb the room. In fact, we can bomb the med bay. Come on, bomb the med bay. Boom, they've got no med bay now, and they've got no oxygen. Which is them pretty much very dead in the near future. Next up, probably... What weapons they have available? Not much, to be honest. Just continue focusing on their shields for the time being. And didn't even penetrate their shields. That's a combination of good evade and defense. Let's take out those droids so that doesn't happen again. Because that's annoying. Or just send in reinforcements. Deploy reinforcements. Go! I'm sending in this guy. And, oh, we're taking a little bit of very light damage. Deploy the flak. No one is doing anything right now. There we go. We got through. Now, fire everywhere if you'd be so kind, and just bomb their shields too. Boom. Lovely. I think the shield did. The bomb did nothing. We're going to take out their droids. Their weapons have got to be in trouble. They're going to struggle to get through now. Their ion system's all down. Droids going down. We're taking a very light amount of damage. They're just about able to penetrate our... Yeah, between the ion. But their weapons are running out of speed at this point. They're running out of everything, in fact. Now, we've lost scanners, but I'm working on that. Do we know where they are? Nope, they died. Where they are is they're dead. And this guy can just come on home. He's already, I believe... Yeah, he's already maxed out on combat. So we should just send him as the secondary person, to be honest. So just bring everyone else home. Start healing them up. Life is good. This is working well. Did you have anyone lined up to have a crew member name, by the way? Because we can rename the Mantis.
Okay, let me actually see if I do, because I'm sure people will, come on up. Let's see. I think, you know what?
Yep.
I think we should have a crew member named, Riley.
Oh, yes.
Because I was just talking with, Simon in chat. Who,
okay.
And we were swapping stories of, cats being the best therapy buddies.
Ah.
And being the best.
What's
like,
the exact spelling of Riley? With I and then EY at the end, like that?
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. I always like to double check. Right, I'm passing a store, but honestly, I'm underwhelmed by the store. I feel like that doesn't help me. I mean, you know, shield charge boost is okay. It's only 45. It's alright. 15%. Yeah, you know what? I'll take it, and I'll take a bit of healing, and then I'll probably save up for Shields 3. We're probably pretty ready to go over to Shield 3. So we've also got some pirates. Try to dislodge them, shoot to the rocks. Yeah, that's fine. They thank you for assistance and pay me. They do not attack me, which is nice. Just keep on keeping on. Fuel is looking really good. This is because you're taking over so many ships, and... Okay, just remember we've got to go this way ultimately, so don't get yourself too far out of the way. Yeah, stay in this cluster. That way I can keep an eye on how close the enemy are. Ooh, that is automated drone in... You should not be there. Why are you there? Okay, automated drone. Fire everything we've got at their weapon room. Literally everything. The mind control is useless at this point. As soon as the bomb hits, the bomb misses. Teleporters can't miss, though. Right, take out their weapons as fast as you can. That's 2 hard-hitting things and a missile, which is bypass. We're just going to have to hope we can take out their weapons fast enough. There goes big hit. And just 1 light tap. The missile's obviously got bypass on it. So that is going for... That's a hull breach missile. 3 damage, but honestly not the worst thing in the world. And if we're lucky, they should... Yeah, at this point, the weapons are now desynced. So we should be able to resist whatever else they've got coming in. Just... Oh, they got 1 on the engines there. That was kind of lucky. And if you're wondering why I'm not saying in the Mantis, obviously there's no oxygen on this ship. But now they're down to 2, then 1. As soon as we can knacker their shields, this should be a self-fulfilling issue. It shouldn't be a thing. I'll save the Laniers to fix the breach later, because they can do it without too much trouble. So now they can't fire on me. So now if I just knock out their shields bit by bit, and then again, actually, it'll be... No, you don't. I'll actually take out the cockpit first, because then the asteroids can't miss anymore. I think the asteroids, they act like weapons. You have a chance to dodge asteroids, same as anything else. Hang out in an asteroid field just to let your pilot practice dodging, I think can be quite useful.
Yeah, would you please man the shield with Riley?
Huh? Riley could man the shield.
Thank you, Ginger Jester.
It's a bit far, to be honest, for that. I think I'd rather actually have Riley on the doors, because then we have 3 reinforced doors.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And
it's a bit far from the
teleporter, given she will be going into the teleporter as a backup a large part of the time.
Sure.
Now we just take out the shields, and now as soon as the shields start going, as soon as the shields are down to like 1 or 2, we're just going to GTFO, and no you don't. No you don't. No shield, no weapons for you. No weapons for you, buddy. You're not having it. Right. You can see what we're doing. So this is now just a question of the right moment to teleport everyone home and open fire with everything I've got. Claire.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Motor Rider, who gave us $5 Australian.
High-level dollars.
And says, hey there, John, Claire and Tabby. I will have to watch this on the VOD since I'm at work now. But keep being awesome and have a wonderful day.
Thank you very, very much indeed. I hope you have a nice day at work.
Yes, indeed.
So slow taking out these systems. There we go. Get them out and now just open fire with everything we've got. The asteroid should do the rest. Boom. And they should go down momentarily. Clap.
Yes, we've also got Lav, who gave us 50 Norwegian kroner. And says you helped me a lot during the last year, so thank you. I hope 2022 will be good for the 3 of you. Thank you
very, very much. At a moment there, I was like, did I bring my crew back? Yes, I did. I remember to teleport the crew home, which is great.
Good.
We all hope 2022 is a better year in general. Like, live and flip and hope. I mean, gaming was good in 2021. Everything else, not so much.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Well, we've, I mean, it's a bit stressful right this second with all the work on MAT and HQ. But aside from that...
But it might soon be done-ish.
It's not starting too badly.
Yes.
We went to a little plant store the other day.
Garden centre, because we're olds.
Yes, as a little, you know, date time. It was...
Date at the garden centre. Yep.
Yeah, okay, we are super old.
Yeah.
But,
there was a very nice farm shop.
Yes.
Stop it with the automated drones, please. I don't want your stupid fucking automated drones. God damn it. Hate these damn automated drones. Just bomb the room. Bomb the damn room. Just do whatever you can. Okay, just do. I don't care if I take damage. Just bomb the damn room. Just stop their weapons from doing anything. Jesus. Okay. The thing is, I can beat these guys, but it's a relatively boring fight. That's the downside. Claire, all yours. Good chance for you to get a little caught up while I just take out these little bastards.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Ethan, who gave us $10 and said, I really loved Fallout 4 YOLO. It's lovely to...
Wait, what?
What?
I think they just jumped away with John and Claire on board. Click, 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 click. I missed that they were jumping.
Yeah, the chat didn't. They're about to catch up.
Okay, so we're going to need some new strategies. Riley, welcome to the front line.
Well, I mean, hopefully they just took the ship to a nice garden centre, eh?
Yeah, I think John and Claire have just gone to a nice garden centre.
You know,
also, because they were
nice garden centre on a farm, but you can't visit because they don't have phones.
Also, because that ship sent out a warning and handed John and Claire, who have been interrogated and snitched information on us, the fleet's now travelling at double speed, meaning we're now in the warning sector.
Excuse me, I didn't snitch.
I think you snitched the authorities. Mm-hmm. Oh no. This has gone wrong very fast. Well, someone said Tabby's in charge now. Tabby was always in charge.
Yeah, seriously.
Why on earth would you think Tabby wasn't in charge? We just need to take out their weapons. Like, we need to take out all their weapons as fast as possible. That's basically our only chance at this point. If we can knock out their weapon systems, then that's not enough to get through the shields. Fire beam therefore can't fire. Did the bomb also missed. And there are intruders going on.
Wait, you've got the DNA backup, right?
It doesn't count if you... That's if they die. They're not dead. They're still alive elsewhere in prison. Officially, you're not allowed to clone someone until the original is confirmed dead. Because they were teleported away and captured by the Federation, they are not dead. Mm-hmm. And thus cannot be cloned. Due to something.
Can we not, like, go find that ship and kill them so we
no,
can clone
there's
them?
no way to get them back. It's over. Oh god, we're about to come under so much fire. We're about to come under such a dumb, large amount of fire. We just need to play for time till we can get out of this system. And I also need to just hope that we can get a 3-hit. That was a 1-hit. I can't get the fire beam off, which is my best tactic for potentially... the advanced flak fires very quickly. Now they're fighting. My captain is currently under attack. The cloning bay has taken some light damage. I might be able to weaken their shields, which will give me a better chance of... Okay, that gives me a better chance. Fire the flak again. No one's on cockpit duties right now. This is the best chance I've got. I will now be able to maybe start some fires. The clone bay is still operational, but it's probably dangerously not operational. Okay, that's going to knock out their weapons one by one. We still have... Tabby is now under attack. I can't bring anyone home to assist. You're up in the shield room. Go and help Tabby. And just deoxygenate this entire area. Just get over to here. Hide in the bottom of the ship here. They must not be allowed to take the cockpit. Because the cockpit is what we need to run, which is very important. I just need the weapons to go down. That was the ship batteries. Continue bombing, bomb their weapon room. I think their weapons have been almost completely taken out at this point. They're trying to repair shields, but there is significant amounts of fire being laid down on the ship. Blue fire is probably going to die to oxygen, but they are teleporting home. No one is in the piloting room right now. Tabby needs to get in there just to provide backup. Riley is actually technically still on the ship. Riley is still there. Well done, Riley. You're doing a good job. Tabby just needs to... We should be able to oxygenate the room in time for... Tabby just needs to get piloting. She's fine. Fire beam's coming in. Riley, the clone bay is operational. The weapons room is completely on fire. We're about halfway. The problem is the ship battery, the planetary ship battery, is still going to keep firing.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Shout out to Tom Weir, who gave us £250.
Oh, thank you. Wow. Thank you very, very much indeed.
Whoa. Hi, John, Claire, and Tabby, and it's good news. Hi, John, Claire, and Tabby. I recently got a job after a couple of years of unemployment.
How exciting.
So here's a couple of years worth of backdated ad block tax.
Oh, wow.
As thanks for helping make unemployment more pleasant. Well, I mean,
thank you so much.
But also, that is really not, that you have inflated 2 years worth of ad block tax. That is amazing. Thank you. Just as a... For everybody else, like, I mean, you know, the amount of money that YouTube gives us for ads, like, you know...
It's not.
It's not a lot, so
No.
if you want to pay ad block tax, it can be very small.
Yeah.
Or, you know, I mean, obviously, it can be big if you can and you wanna, but you know, no pressure.
Yes.
Please.
Okay, Riley's back momentarily.
Congrats on your new job. That's amazing.
Thank you very, very much indeed. Congratulations. I hope you have a lovely time with that.
Yes, indeed. That's really good news for the beginning of the year
Yes.
as well. Wow, okay, and and just before that, and I promise I'm gonna get to everybody else as well, it's just this one's just come in. Richard gave us $20 and says, here's some incentive for you, John. And I don't know in which direction, but you'll have to tell me. Chat has pledged up to 50 cups of coffee for Claire's coffee thing.
Lol.
If you can beat the final boss, obviously this applies to the next run, since in this run, John broke under interrogation.
That was Claire. It was Claire that broke under interrogation. John is nobly holding out. And they're telling to John right now, like, you may as well tell us everything. Claire already broke. She spilled the beans. She told us where Tabby's food was. We didn't even ask. And I was like, no, I don't believe you. I trust Claire, but Claire actually has snitched. But I have too much faith in Claire.
I'm sorry.
That's what happened.
You believe that I would do a... Number one, it's offensive that you believe I would do a snitch at all. Number two, you believe I would do a snitch that would harm Tabby and put her food safety at risk?
Ooh. Maybe. It's hard to say.
That's very rude.
I'm out of missiles. Jesus Christ. The ship is... We can't... Oh yeah, we're allowed to jump. Oh, sorry. How long have we... How long have we been able to jump? Oh shit! No, we're jumping straight back into it. We're jumping because of the double jump. We're just going straight to this. We're going straight into the same fight again. Oh no! It's the same fight again. How long have we been allowed to jump?
I mean, several people have pointed it out.
Oh no! Now we're just doing the same fight a second time. Okay, we just have to hope we get really lucky with the initial flak. And that'll do! That'll do, pig. That'll do. Fire. That started 2 fires. That's the fire beam. You literally have one job. You have one job, fire beam. Your job is to, okay, get in here and just do what we can to shut down the weapons. Oh, Christ. Somebody repair... we need to repair that. No, I can't afford to have anyone be repairing.
Oh my god, you're gonna have to do this 3 times.
I am gonna have to do this another 3 times. Actually, 2 more times. They're probably gonna be waiting at the beacon too. Because at this point, because Claire broke and snitched to the Federation,
oh my god.
At this point, they are now so on top of us. Every jump, they've caught up with us. And I've got 1 shield blob.
Axelfac.
Yes.
Says, the funny thing is that even though there's lag on chat, we're still ahead of John most of the time.
Lol. Oh god. Okay, the fire beam.
John, this is what you get for having level 1 engines in Sector 5. An excellent point from Astro G.
We're about to take a lot of damage. A lot of fires coming in. Oh, I'm amazed that didn't hit any core systems. That was very lucky that didn't hit any core systems. We just have to hope we're lucky on we were lucky on that again.
I mean, you have 6 points of hull, so you know.
Fire beam, I need you to... That's better. Fire beam's doing a better job. That's some good fire in the weapon room. There's more fire coming in. Advanced flak just needs to be laid down over and over and over again. I think we just need to abandon the ship in favor of sending Tabby and Bluefire into their weapon room to stop them repairing it. I think we're not going to be able to get away. The only chance is we genuinely... Then again, we've got the ship batteries coming in.
Why would you send Tabby and not Riley? You need to...
No, Riley's already there. In fact, Riley's already there. In fact, Riley's just getting over here. Riley, getting over here and just sacrifice yourself that the rest of us might be okay. But actually, no, Riley needs to guard the cockpit so they can't block the advanced flags. If someone's in there, yeah, I'm sending him in. They're just going in to just block this. We're coming under a lot of fire. Riley's making sure... In comes more fire. It's all guaranteed hits at this point, but they've lost 1 weapon. If we can take out that weapon, they've got nothing and there's no fires. Now, there's an auto ship battery, which... Can that actually do hull points, or does that just cause breaches?
Oh! Thank you so much.
I saw that.
To Mr. Dandy 0815 who gave us 100 euros and says this is an emergency hull point. Thank you.
That is extremely sweet.
That's very, very...
Now these should all hit because I'm in the cockpit. Fire beam, go!
John, you're not charging your FTL.
I'm aware of that, but my only chance right now is to destroy their weapons before their weapons fire again. That's literally the chance, which is why I'm throwing everything at the weapons room, and I'm hoping the fire's going to be enough to stop them.
LOL!
It all went a bit wrong when Claire squealed to the feds. When Claire called up the pigs and asked them to make her a better offer.
Shout out to Paul Wilson who mentioned that it's very telling of your loyalties, John, that you think you're fighting the Federation. According to that.
Yes, wait, I'm the Federation.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, Claire called up the rebels. Claire betrayed the Federation. How could she?
I mean, number one, are you shocked that Claire sided with the rebels? You know?
Oh no.
Because that's on brand. Number two. Oh dear. Okay. Sorry. Let me go back because there's a few big super chats that that came in while I was having medicines earlier.
Go.
Shout out to Moff G. Who gave us 50 euros and says, "Have some dosh." All caps dosh.
Thank you very, very much indeed for the dosh.
And Patty, regular viewer and regular extremely generous donor as well. Patty, who gave us 75 Canadian dollars.
High level dollars.
Yes, indeed. Says I'm relaxing with the best channel on YouTube.
Thank you very, very much
indeed. Thank you so much.
I think if one, the rebels hadn't caught up with us because Claire hadn't snitched, and two, we sled John and Claire, we would have made it out of that system pretty easily because it was...
I like how you say one and then two, as if two hadn't caused alleged one.
There were some slight issues where Claire betrayed us to the rebels. I think, because I didn't actually see the ship powering up its FTL, I think Claire went into the engine room and entered the coordinates while laughing evilly. Actually, you know what? Everyone's heard my evil laugh. Would you like to give you the most evil laugh you could do? Could you give us an evil laugh, please? Because well, I can.
Most of the time, we can stop him making that.
Because Tabby's scared of it.
Tabby
really genuinely is scared of it. If I ever do it, Tabby's around. Tabby actually looks really nervous, so I stopped doing it straight away. Because I'm sad to Tabby. Come on, you've got to be able to do. You've got to give us an evil laugh here, Claire. Give us your betrayal laugh while you enter the codes in the engine room. You know what? I believe you didn't betray us. That's such a shit evil laugh. I believe you don't have one. That's it's a very good alibi. Your Honor, how could I possibly be the traitor? As you can hear, my evil laugh is shit. Oh dear. That's true. All rebels are human. Is Claire human? Ipso facto. Yep. QED.
That laugh
We've got
changed halfway through. Yeah, I mean, it's just I just don't know how to do an evil laugh.
We've got Claire banterites. Banterites right there.
Claire isn't evil enough. Thank you.
Oh.
Very French laugh. Yeah, that's what I was going for, because that's kind of the thing.
It's an excellent French laugh.
Give a Santa laugh.
Santa laugh.
Great. Anyway, shout out to Ethan, whose super chat I started reading when you realised that you had just left us to be captured.
There were some slight issues there.
Yes.
Actually, I just realised. Technically, we were on the enemy ship and thus had no access to the teleporter controls that would have been able to get us home safely. There was only one person in the ship's cockpit at the time where we were not brought home safely. Tabby. I think Tabby sold us out for a pouch of fish. Of delicious fishy fish.
I mean, number one, you could give Tabby all the silver fish that you want, and she wouldn't betray because she's a good girl and she's.
And also because silverfish aren't actually fish,
ginger.
so that would she'd have been disappointed in the result with the end result. Yes.
Yes. I was making a reference.
Uh-huh.
But that's fine.
Uh-huh.
Anyway,
Tabby sold job to the rebels, she did, you know. Go, Claire, go! I think we should look at wrapping up rather than starting a new run.
I think you're being so rude to Tabby right now.
Claire is so tired, we're not going to do another run this evening. Because Claire is exhausted and she needs a nap.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that it was gonna... But, like, I feel better now, obviously, having had some painkillers, but we do also have a delicious, delicious hot pot.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes. Ethan says, I really loved your Fallout 4 YOLO run. It was lovely to look forward to every week this past year. It really helped. I would imagine that it takes a lot of planning and research. Would you ever do a YOLO without any pre-planning?
No. Lol. The only way it would be possible to do a YOLO without any pre-planning would be like do a randomized YOLO, which might be fun as like a dumb one-off. I really hope, by the way, there at some point someone does a Fallout 4 randomized mod, because there isn't a proper one right now. It'd be amazing if there was. That'd be an amazing series. I would love a Fallout 4 randomizer. Because if you consider Boston and how big Boston is, how many doors there are in Boston, that would be hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Myra points out you shouldn't have a nap at 10. I think John means, you know, go and have some dinner and then go to bed at like...
Exactly. We have to be up super early tomorrow for, and for more work on MHN headquarters, unfortunately.
Yeah, the decorator's coming, well, it's not just that the decorator is coming at 8, it's that after he's done with my office, which we've let him know, you know, we have a whole plan, but basically... Once he's done with my office, I'm like in there immediately editing because like I've not been able to work while he's been doing my office. So
tomorrow's Dragon Age isn't really done yet.
Yeah.
I did some of it for you.
I did some of it like on my last work day before.
Yes.
Yeah. And then you did some of it, and then it'll work out.
It'll just work.
Fine.
It'll work out just about.
But, you know, not the most...
We've just got to get it all done before my secret legally can't discuss phone call with a publisher I legally can't mention at 5 PM, followed by access to a game I legally can't mention at 5:30. Yep, that's legally surely shouldn't mention any of that. Anyway, let's not worry about any of that. Claire.
And I'm the snitch.
Yeah. That's okay. I'll admit that was slightly incriminating evidence that suggests what I might do under interrogation is try and be clever and like give away like some slightly false information or slightly wrong info, but do it so incompetently I give away the farm. It's possible I may have just given away significant evidence. Oh dear. Go.
I love you. Jake gave us 15 Australian dollars.
Good dollars.
And says, I'm watching from Australia on holidays and caught a live stream. Thank you for all the entertainment and content, especially over the last few years.
Thank you very much. Enjoy Australia.
Yes, indeed. And Jordan gave us $10. And says, John, would you consider the game Siberia? It's a French developer with awesome aesthetics that actually makes you think. Claire would fall in love.
No.
P.S. You're objectively the best gaming channel.
Did I do a one-off video on one of the Siberias?
That rings a bell.
I think I did. Did I do Siberia 3? And also, how is Siberia? Isn't Siberia spelled with a Y or something? Is that what it's spelled? Siberia. I might be thinking of something. I know. I could have sworn I had. I could have absolutely sworn I had done Siberia, but now it's not showing up any video responses. Okay, there is a fan. I could have maybe I. Was this maybe one of the very rare deleted videos? where I wasn't happy with it, so it just was never released, and I just deleted the footage. I think I did a Siberia video, and I didn't like it. Or rather, I can't remember whether I didn't like the game or whether I didn't think I did a good enough job with it. Is there a Siberia 3? Does that exist? There is a Siberia 3. If you ask me, John, have you done a video of Siberia 3? I would have said yes, and it's on the channel. Now I can't find it. That's so weird. Okay, I found a Phantom Mandela video. Because I'd swear I'd done that, but I can't find the damn thing. Right, well...
A Bernstein Bear video, is it?
Yeah, that's...
Yes, indeed. Okay, Leo gave us £5 and said, "Why did you line up FTL with the first episode of the new series of The Apprentice? I'm unreasonably conflicted for a Thursday evening."
I'm sorry.
Did you even know that was on?
I didn't. I'm not sure I caught the last one. At some point it kind of jumped the shark so far, even I couldn't take it anymore.
I think I stopped watching earlier than you because it was becoming a bit...
I mean, sometimes it just generates moments of absolute beauty. Such beautiful turns of phrase are generated. It's marvellous, but I may or may not, we'll have to say.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Dan Kenya, who's been a member for 8 months and says, "I love listening to MATN while I work." So there you go.
Hang on, I'm going to check whether I've got any history of what hours I've got in Siberia in my Steam library.
Okay.
That would prove it.
Shout out to Hannah, who gave us $5 and says, "Hey Claire, I hope you, Tabby, and John are doing well and staying safe. Thank you for all the content this past year." Are you managing there?
Well, apparently I'm in offline mode, which is surprising. Well, I'm not...
Is it because it was spotty earlier?
Yes, that must have been why it was... Okay, I'm not finding anything in my library for Siberia, which suggests I've never owned it. But in which... What the flip am I thinking of? This is so weird. It must be something with a really similar aesthetic and logo. Weird. Claire!
Anyway, yes, remember that time that John broke an embargo?
Uh-huh. That was by mistake, and it wasn't a real proper embargo. It was a live streaming embargo when the video embargo had already passed. So I think, like, in the grand scheme of things, that was not so bad. Okay, I'm not going to do anything like that for Fallout New Seattle.
So when he's talking about, like, how he snitched to the rebels, he's like, well, I didn't, like, tell them all of the... You know, it wasn't really snitching. It was just a new code.
Uh-huh.
Anyway,
Don't torture me! I have a partner! Torture her!
Wow. Shout out to Archive, who gave us £5 and says, despite John's ignorance of universal forces, I've started listening to comedy on classics. Is John familiar with Lucian, ancient Greek sci-fi writer?
I've not read much Lucian, I'm afraid. Wasn't necessarily my specialisation at all. Just the bare minimum I would need to know in terms of cultural reference for other similar writers of the same period. But I'm no expert. I wouldn't claim to be.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Xota, or shout out to Xota, who or I don't know, Exota, however they say Xavier in the X. I don't know. It's in pounds, so I'm assuming they say X funny, like the English do.
What do you mean we say X funny?
Like Xavier, like you're putting like a whole other sound in front of the X.
What do you think X is supposed to sound like? You're wrong.
Xavier.
No, you're wrong. X is literally the Greek letter psi. It's a KS. Otherwise, what's the point in existing? If you can replace it with a Z or a Z, what's the point in existing?
No, I didn't say Xavier. I said Xavier.
Mm-hmm.
It's...
I'm not taking lessons from any language that's got a letter called Y for some reason.
Well, I'm not taking lessons from a language who doesn't think that Y is a vowel, but sure.
Y isn't a vowel. It's like the gingerhead stepchild of vows. It's not allowed in the clubhouse. We'll let it stand outside looking in with its nose pressed against the window if it's lucky.
Anyway.
Yes.
Sean.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Xotter gave us £5 and says, I just binged Fallout 4 YOLO. It was amazing. I'm starting my own run in literally 5 minutes. What mod is it that allows you to put ballistic weave on all the hats?
Any mods I used would have been linked to in the description of any video after it, after the first appearance of it, so you should be able to find links to all mods right there. I always enjoy seeing people's results and characters when they do them, by the way. A few people have been sharing that they've been downloading the full mod list for Utter Chaos and just sharing the dumb stuff they've come across, which is really cool. Claire.
It's funny. Oi! Drakenmensch Silverfair in chat says that French scoffs at the English having the U and the W, but that letter in French is called W, which is, you know, double V.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously ours makes more sense because you actually write it like a double V rather than a W. You know. I mean, I guess it depends. Sometimes people write it in a rounded way, but, well, that doesn't, yeah, okay. Let's not get into language nonsense, because we will be here all night.
Yes.
Cryptic Nunem gave us $5 and says, John, you're the reason I got back into the Fallout games after Fallout 3. Thank you for all the hours. By the way, any chance of seeing Frostpunk 2 show up?
Is Frostpunk 2 out? I thought Frostpunk 2 wasn't out yet. I know its last DLC at some point not too long ago. I could have sworn Frostpunk 2 wasn't even close to out yet. Yeah, release TBA. It's not even got a release date yet. When I can get my hands on it, absolutely. But I'm not sure that's coming anytime soon. I think that's still a long way off. But yes, when we can get our hands on it, absolutely.
Shout out to Powerword Cornflakes, who gave us 50 Swedish krona. And said, I mean, if it is a song, I'm not actually sure to what tune, but maybe a poem.
Go.
Suitable for this live stream.
All right.
Two cyborgs named John and Claire. Their oxygen savings were fair. Cats stuck in a realm, forced to the helm. Since when does kitties need air?
I think it's a limerick.
Yes.
I think limerick would typically be read as two cyborgs named John and Claire. Their oxygen savings were fair. Cat stuck in her realm, forced to the helm. Since when does kitty need air? That would be the typical reading of a limerick.
Well, yeah, but you.
Da 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 da.
You mess it up more times than me, so
yes.
I'm ignoring.
Yes, that would be the typical cadence of when it's got that AABBA rhyming structure, and when it's the BBs are both shorter, it's almost certainly a limerick. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize it went back to A.
Yeah, it's an AABBA. It's a typical limerick rhyming structure. Yes.
Anyway, shout out to Michelle. What? But it wasn't dirty, so I didn't realize that it was a limerick.
Oh dear.
I mean,
there we go.
Am I wrong?
That's the level we're operating at when it's Claire, I see.
Yes, have you met me before?
Oh dear.
Shout out to Michelle, who gave us $10 and says, Happy New Year, John and Claire. Your live streams are going to be my constant companion this semester while I try to finish my dissertation and apply for all the jobs.
Woo!
Thank you for doing what you'll do.
Good luck with that. Getting transferring from academia into professions can be tough and can be scary. Good luck.
Yes, indeed. Derek gave us $5 and says, is there any chance of a new or continuation of your Mount and Blade Bannerlord series?
Probably I'll start something fresh, maybe as a one-off or a brief challenge mini-series when there's like a really big update, like a big bit of DLC or something. But I probably need to spend a little bit of time with it just off camera, just to kind of get acclimatized with it a bit better. Because I think there's a lot there, and it's not always 100% the best tutorialized. So I think it's just something I need to spend a bit of time getting used to. Though I think possibly, maybe like in 2021, my itch for big dumb medieval brawls in a big team was kind of scratched by Chivalry 2, which is why I didn't play so much Banlord. I think Banlord's really interesting, but I think it needs a little bit of polish yet. So I might go back into it later down the line.
Yes, indeed. I've got some quick-fire questions
for
you.
Quick-fire, let's go.
Kyle's been a member for 52 months. Says, hello, John and Claire. Any thoughts on playing the games before Skyrim, like Morrowind or Oblivion?
In Democracy Week 2022, both Morrowind and Oblivion will be in the vote. But remember, it is an elimination transferable vote system. So you can vote for whichever one, and if that drops out, you can change your vote to the other Elder Scrolls, because they can't be eliminated the same day, because it's only one elimination per day. So yes, there will be an opportunity to vote for Morrowind or Oblivion coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yes, indeed. Akil gave us 40 rupees and says, hey, John and Claire, who is the best companion in Fallout 4?
Kate is a delight. Curie is lovely as well. Dance is perhaps the most useful. Nick Valentine, you get the best comments of, but I'm gonna have to give it to Dogmeat because he's just so beautifully animated. Though you could question whether Dogmeat is technically a companion, because the game doesn't consider him as a companion. I believe you still gain the benefits from Lone Wanderer if you're traveling with Dogmeat and Dogmeat only. Dogmeat is considered not a companion for the purposes of are you alone, yes or no. I think that only triggers when you've got a human traveling with you. But I'll say he's a companion. And Dogmeat, because given he does fill a companion slot. So, yes, I'd say it's got to be Dogmeat, just because the animation work on Dogmeat is so beautiful.
And also because he's a good boy.
Yeah, actually, good girl.
Good girl, sorry.
Dogmeat is a boy in the game, but the mocap was done by a girl.
Okay.
The mocap work was primarily done. There were several dogs, but the main one, I believe her name was River, and she passed away last year.
Aww. Well, Dogmeat is in fact best dog. Olivia gave us $10 and says MATN and Spiffing Brit Skyrim YOLO collab when?
If something ever comes up, I think is we do very different styles of videos, because this is very much focused on a full playthrough, single video, absolutely focused, laser focused on a particular exploit, a particular goal in mind, whereas we tend to do, longer form, role-playing, story-driven, more traditional Let's Play style content. So there's sometimes not so much overlap. I've spoken to Spiff on many occasions. We've spoken in DMs. We've had some private conversations. He seems like a decent lad, all things considered. I don't know, no obvious opportunity has immediately emerged where both said, oh yeah, we should do that together. I have no objection whatsoever to potentially doing something in future. I remember seeing him coming up back when he was a lot smaller. And I thought, yeah, he's going places, that lad, and he's done well.
Yes, indeed. Philip gave us 20 Canadian dollars.
High level dollars.
And says, hey, Tabby, Claire, and of course, John, I'm afraid this will be the last time I get to see a regular live stream unless Saturday streams return. I'm going back to work Mondays now that my paternity leave is over.
Well, have fun at work, and I'm sure we'll maybe see you on maybe a couple of special events when they're on unusual days.
Yes, and of course, as always, you'll be able to catch the VOD.
Exactly, the VOD will also be around.
And shout out also to a new channel member, the Flip Flop Fatality, who also gave us $5. And says after supporting y'all through Patreon for years now, I decided to join the channel.
To join the channel. Oh no, it's on fire. Shit, he's joined the channel. It's probably bad. It sounds bad inherently.
I've decided to join the channel to see what this whole newfangled member system is. Yes, indeed. Josh has been a member for 2 months and says, good afternoon, crew. I hope you all have had a good set of holidays. I think we did.
Claire has.
Don't be rude. Just because I've won Christmas, don't be rude.
Claire's had a lot of holiday over December and January. Today, I've been working double shifts to deal with Claire's absence.
Yeah, it's been a little bit frustrating. It's been a little bit annoying that like it's worked out as it has this week. Because, like, we've had to move my days around and stuff, and then today I couldn't work, so we've had to, like, bring forward a weekend. It's just a mess, you know? But, it will be worth it.
Yes.
Yes. Let's see. Balder Anthology gave us $5 Canadian.
Excellent dollars.
And says, hate to be that guy, but Claire, it's pronounced ensign. Is it pronounced ensign in every...
I think this is one of those, like, lieutenant versus lieutenant situations where it depends where you are.
Yeah, alright.
I think this is one of those, it can be. It's like, some people say, like, en route versus en route.
Yeah.
When you say you're going somewhere, like, you know, it's en route or en route, and you hear different. I think Americans tend to go for en route. They don't go for the French pronunciation, even if it's a French phrase. Whereas I think, like, I would typically go for the pronunciation en route.
Yeah.
Though I think sometimes, like, if I say en route, some people might read me as saying, like, I am en route, like I'm just on the way, like I'm just saying I'm en route, like O-N.
Yeah.
Where I'm saying E-N, but I'm pronouncing it en route. But I think some people maybe just don't get that.
Yeah. If you do define your word in Google, it gives you the dictionary.
Yeah.
And it's saying ensign for the pronunciation.
I think this,
I'm not seeing a breakdown of which is from where, but yeah, it's from insignia.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
So literally someone who has been awarded some form of sign, badge, etc. Yeah.
It's from insignia. It goes through the old French enseigne, which in current French, that exact word enseigne means the sign on top of a shop that says the name of the shop. So there you go.
Very cool.
Also, I've been watching for a few years. Hi, John.
Hello.
The G is always silent. Did I say insight? Insight?
I don't know. I can't remember what. I can't remember the exact phrase you went for.
I don't remember what I said, to be honest, so I'm sorry about that. Let's see. Archive gave us £5 and says petition to rename the ship speech 100 for the 2 Portobus crew characters. Lol.
Oh dear.
Will gave us £2 and you have to do this one.
Hello, headquarters! Yes, it's another automated drone! No, I don't know where John and Claire are!
Great. Great. Jax gave us $5 and says, what's your favorite and least favorite Pokemon? Myself, I love God of War and have an irrational hatred for Graveler. He's kinda ugly. P.S. Say hello to Tabby for me.
Love Executor. Executor's probably number 1. I really hate the keys and the ice cream. I think they're dumb. So I'm not fond of them. I'm afraid keys and ice cream are at the bottom. I think there are some really good, like, Pokemon from, you know, the modern generations. I really like that fighting octopus from, like, Generation 8. Like, Chandelure is so cool. Such badass. But no, ice cream and keys I'm not keen on at all. Not a fan. Or the cogs. Don't like the cogs.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Julianne, who has been a member for 2 months. And says, R.I.P. John and Claire. This is when you let us be captured.
No, it's not what happened. Tabby betrayed us.
R.I.P. John and Claire. Have fun in a great garden center in the sky. Thanks for your always awesome company. Love the streams. I love the chat. Dear, oh dear.
Litwick's entire line is dope. You are right, down in the chat. Litwick is just great.
Aww. Myra got a Torchic plushie for Christmas.
Oh.
Well done, done, Tom. That's a good prezi.
Excellent prezi. We're swimming in Pokemon plushies over here.
Yes.
I got Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle to go in the living room, and Eevee and the first 5 Eeveelutions, where they're going to be is yet to be decided.
Yes, indeed. Drakenmensch Silverfair, again, gave us 5 Canadian dollars.
Best dollars.
And can you send a message to that ship and ask for them to teleport over some fingers or teeth or something so you can clone them back?
I mean, if they could just confirm that John and Claire were dead. Like, I don't know whether, like, I don't know what the law's supposed to be. Like, do you have to, like, prove to the machine the originals are dead because there's, like, some hard-coded restriction? Excuse me. Some hard-coded restriction that stops you just, like, cloning the same person over and over, so it can't clone them until... Like, it's not that you have to feed the body in so the same biomass is recycled. So if they die on the enemy ship, you can clone them straight away.
Yeah, presumably they have given some DNA, like, sample.
Yeah.
Like, before, when the ship was setting off.
But, like, due to, like, maybe there was, like, some massive clone war back in the midst of time, and now, as a result, clone technology is only allowed to exist if every cloning machine that's ever built has it absolutely coded to the darkest, deepest level that it can't clone someone until it's received absolute confirmation that the original person has died, so there can only ever be one person.
They are all wearing some kind of Fitbit implanted device in the base of their skull.
Yeah.
That tells the machine if they're proper dead, and then it clones them.
Yeah.
Without even you needing to do anything. The clone room, like, you can't interact with it to make it clone stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it just spits out clones when it needs to.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, indeed. What?
You just sounded like you were just literally running out of steam there. Like like a razor that just ran out of charge.
Right. No,
We're gonna fill up Claire with stew in a second, don't worry.
I was just trying to focus on the messages so I don't, like...
fall asleep.
I wasn't gonna say fall asleep, I was gonna say get carried away with inventing a story.
Mm-hmm.
Woody gave us £5. John, did you know the Pridwin was the ship of King Arthur? Fits with the Brotherhood of Steel going for Knights, Paladin, and Scribe.
Yes, I was aware of that, and I think I like that's a good compromise, because obviously in Fallout 1 and 2, well, in Fallout 1 actually, Fallout 2 doesn't really come up, but like Fallout 1 really leans heavily on this. Hey, the Brotherhood are like a knightly order, and they really lean heavily into like the medieval chivalry stuff, and it's kind of weird and kind of dumb and a little bit cringe. And they completely dropped it from all subsequent Fallouts because they realised it was really bloody dumb. Like, you know, the fact they might use like the title of ranks, fine, but like literally like having like the map or like introducing the Brotherhood bunker in Fallout 1 be like on old parchment, like it was like an old tapestry, was really stupid. And they kind of abandoned it. So in Fallout 2 it didn't really show up as much, and then in Fallout 3 they completely dropped it. And aside from the titles being the same as what was inherited from Fallout 1, the whole knightly stuff completely dropped out. Like, it gets name dropped in Fallout New Vegas, where I think Mr. House makes reference like pseudo-knightly nonsense, but really they don't really talk about it. Fallout 4, I think, has a nice compromise where it brings a couple of elements back, but very subtly, like where the ships are named things like from Arthurian legend, where it's not so much, hey, we literally see ourselves as modern day knights. Instead, it's more like, hey, this is an inspiration and a useful story that we tell, that we use to forge our identity. I think part of the knight stuff was overdone in Fallout 1, and I'm glad it dropped out. They didn't double down on like, oh yeah, they literally see themselves as knights, because that was kind of stupid. But I like that Fallout 4 brought some of that back with like naming the ship the Pridwin. I thought that was a really cute touch.
Yes, indeed. Jason gave us $5 and says, I just beat Slay the Spire's heart for the first time. Thanks, John, for introducing me to this awesome game.
I've done it literally once. Well, actually, like, I mean, like the full game where you get like the 3 keys and stuff. I can't remember which ending's which, but I've only actually like proper beaten Slay the Spire once in many, many hours.
Dear, oh dear. Chevron Tango gave us £10 and says, "Joke's on you, John. I use YouTube Premium to avoid ad block tax."
That's very reasonable.
I use YouTube Premium too, and I really like it. Like, whenever ads come up on, like, if John is like Chromecasting something from his account to the TV, I'm just like, oh, what's an ad? Where's there what? I really like not having ads.
So it's an interesting point, which is, why is that worse than the Legion? Well, the Legion is interesting because the Legion, of course, is that has been hammered into its current identity and shape by Caesar, where very specifically through hardcore training and, you know, atrocities and abuse and whatnot, like, they've had their own cultural identity stripped away from them, and they've been hammered into the Legion. It's been an intentional thing to convert the disparate tribes into a single identity. So I think that's different to the Brotherhood of Steel, where they just sort of are knights now. Even though, like, Fallout 1 is relatively close to the bombs falling. Like, there is, like, the Elder in Fallout 1 is the grandson of the original Maxon, who was at Mariposa, I think. Is it grandson or great-grandson? Like, there is, like, it's literally like, hey, I remember the people who were alive before the war territory. Like, and I find it weird that when that's the case, like, there are literally people who knew people who were part of the US Army, that they're like, oh yeah, we're knights now. Because it's not like the Brotherhood of Steel does this for any reason. It's not like this is like a process of indoctrination, but the Legion is absolutely a process of indoctrination to eradicate the tribe's previous identities and create a new single identity. So, like, I think that's a lot more forgivable because it makes a lot more sense. For the Brotherhood in Fallout 1, I don't think it makes sense. I like them being dicks. Someone brought up the whole test in the glow thing. I like the Brotherhood being so dismissive of Wasteland of life that's not Brotherhood, that they basically just send them off to die as a joke. I like that. I think that's really cool. And I think, like, you know, you kind of get signs of that with the Outcasts in Fallout 3. The Brotherhood in Fallout 4 does, in some ways, act like that. And I like that element of them kind of came back a little bit. You get it in New Vegas a little bit too. Clap.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Labyrinth, who gave us $10 and says, up until that point, things were going better than expected.
It was going very well till one unfortunate encounter completely mega boned us, yes.
Yes, indeed. Kyle gave us $13 and says, I know nothing about this game, but I just love hearing you guys talking in the background. Thanks to y'all for providing so much entertainment. It's
a great little game. FTL's such a classic.
Lovely.
Absolute classic.
It's lovely. Sora gave us $5 and points out this is very interesting. At least the entire crew lived. John and Claire were captured first, then the rest were captured after their ship was destroyed because of John's snitching.
I think someone might have been dead at the time but hadn't yet been cloned, but the cloning machine blew up.
I think that was Blue Fire.
Though you could argue, because we had the DNA backup, that means maybe, like, the DNA imprint is stored in the black box and theoretically could be rescued later. Let's say that.
Yes, indeed. Slurry Dude has been a member for a couple of months and says, yay, FTL! I'm working at the moment, but I'm looking forward to listening to this later. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, all y'all, and points out in American John. Mm-hmm. Happy New Year, all y'all!
Happy New Year to you too, partner!
No.
Yeehaw!
No. God. Don't make it worse, John. Good God. Okay.
Claire's so close to being allowed to go and have some stew.
Mm-hmm.
So close.
Useless Weeb gave us $5 and says, happy late New Year. I wasn't able to make the New Year stream, but thanks for the amazing content over the years.
Oh, thank you very, very much indeed. We do our best.
Yes, and this one is a bit of a bummer from uninvited guests. I'm really sorry, uninvited guest. They gave us 20 Australian dollars and says, I've been in Australia after 2 years to finally see my family, and my connecting flight back to Singapore was cancelled. Now I have to redo the COVID test and a bunch of paperwork so I can fly tomorrow. This stream is a fun stress reliever.
Oh. Sorry to hear that, but I was worried it was going to go sadder than that from what you were saying. I'm glad you chose the word bomber there. We've heard.
No, sorry.
Yes.
I just the idea of being stuck in an airport right now and having the stress, anxiety of having to redo all the,
I see. That's fair. Fair. Yeah, I see what you mean.
I had to fly at some point, like shortly after the first lockdown for a family thing.
Oh yeah.
And it was so weird. Like,
was that when it was still really empty though?
Yeah, it was so empty and weird and like just so weird.
I remember the very first day of the first lockdown where it was deserted. All the streets were empty. Yeah. And because everyone took it super serious at that point. That was before everyone just gave up. Oh dear. Clap!
Anyway, from Molly we have a $5 donation. And Molly says, I watched Deadly Premonition for the first time earlier this week, and it broke my brain.
Deadly Premonition is it's such a dumb but fun series. It's just such a ridiculous bit of nonsense.
Yeah, the blatant Twin Peaks references were great, but the rest, wow! I'm cleansing my brain from Deadly Premonition with a rewatch of Skyrim, and I've just met Benor again.
Oh,
and this was
Benor.
Very sweet. She pointed out later in chat, before John gets bummed out by what I said about Deadly Premonition, I genuinely enjoyed the game and the series. It just broke my brain with the direction that the supernatural stuff.
Oh no, that's complete right. Like it's completely, in no way is it ever going to be offensive. Deadly Premonition to point out it's cocky stupid. It is. It's so dumb. There's like the biggest fans in the world will not tell you Deadly Premonition's not dumb because it's dumb. That's, you just accept that and you move on. And there we go, Claire. We've caught up. We're all caught up. No, clap.
Yeah, shout out to Paul Wilson who gave us $5 and says for American John. Oh no, it's for you. You go.
For American Johns. Burst. I can't say burst in America. Burst. That's my American burst. Law enforcement protocols reinstated, partner. Initializing use of.
It as a D, John. It literally says D.
Partner.
Yeah.
Initializing use of force authorization. Authorization found. Yeehaw!
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 There you go.
Okay. Wow, Glenn's getting up in my face about my American accent there. Shocking.
No, you're just not pronouncing what's been written out for you phonetically to help you pronounce it more like it. Anyway, Deadly Premonition makes Twin Peaks make sense. Love it, Molly.
Twin Peaks has got a bit more coherence to it, which is terrifying to say. Absolutely terrifying. But there we flipping up. Right, we're gonna let Claire go eat some stew, then go to bed
I'm sorry, Anthony was wanting to know if we could share the cat pictures, and we can. Just the minute I was gonna pick up my mouse to reply to you, I dropped it on the floor because we're doing great right now.
We need to get Claire go and have some soup.
Yeah, but cat pictures are important.
And cat pictures are going to be happening. Too. So, okay, we're just getting those. What have we got coming up? Oh, we've got a simulator coming up on Saturday. It's actually quite interesting. Got a simulator that's quite interesting. Simulator coming up on Saturday, which is very exciting. And then, because January is a bit of a quiet month, it's a good time to get a bit caught up. So there's going to be a few few big bits and pieces from the last year or two showing up over the next couple of weeks as the current plan. Also subject change, which is why, like, more than a few days out, I'm not going to go commenting too much on it all. But yeah, there's some big names on the schedule right now coming up over the next few days. So watch this space. Ooh, Annie and Leo. Always good
they
to
see.
They are
so precious.
Very good regulars. Regular cats.
And new different cats.
Oh, they're very pretty. Who are they?
They are gorgeous, very tabby-like, and they are Tom, who is 11 years old, and little Willow, who is 2. Thank you, Mrs. Sweet Potato.
Those are very cute cats with some very lovely markings.
Yes, indeed.
That's very, very cute faces. Tom and Willow are very beautiful, and they will be in the chat right now. And also, thank you very much to Napzor, who just got in with 314 Swedish krona. So hello there, I found this channel somewhere around when your first Nautica video was new, and I stuck around for the whole playthrough. Here I am watching almost everything. Have some of the sweetest krona. Okay, if you want to go through the back catalogue, we've got you covered for a while. There's a lot of good back catalogue coming up. And, of course, Subnautica 2, or Subnautica Below Zero, to be official, will be showing up in Democracy Week 2022, of course. So that will be an option as well. It's a bigger Democracy Week. I think it was 5 that were available last time, was it? It's up to 7 per category. 21 games in total are currently planned to be in Democracy Week 2022. It's going to be an even bigger event. Any last minute cats, or are you just popping him in the
chat?
No,
I'm trying, but it's refusing to let me copy this photo for whatever reason. I'll get to it. There you go.
Some cats are coming into the chat right now. Some fun little cat pictures to wish you all good night, as cats are excellent at sleepy vibes.
Yes, absolutely.
I swear
if you're feeling
Siberia
not great
3.
for any reason, you can put your ear up against the cat and listen to some purring. As pointed out by Simon earlier in the live stream, there are straight up website where you can listen to purr sounds. So you know, you should find one of those. Purrli.com, like PURRLI.com.
Excellent.
The online cat purr. Did they not go for provider?
Yeah.
I'm upset that they didn't go for provider.
Set up your own competitor website.
Anyway. Cats, they good. That's my hot take.
Cats have been delivered. We've covered all the things, and that means yes, a little bit of a shorter stream than sometimes this evening. But we're going to sign off that. We did
a longer one last time, so it's fine.
It's true. So we're going to go feed. We're going to go feed Claire some stew, and then tuck her up in bed because Claire is
feed Tabby.
And feed Tabby because Claire is tired. Unfortunately, poor tired.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was gonna be so tired.
Poor tired Claire is going to go and have a nap and some food right now. Everyone wish Claire a good night. So Claire will be back to her normal self next week, hopefully.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was so down.
We're gonna get Claire some food and sleep, and she's going to be fine. So, thank you all so very, very much for joining us. As I say, you've got all your usual Dragon Ages and your Fallout New Vegas coming up soon, together with, yes, a little simulator on Saturday, and some big names, some big games coming up next week too, is the current plan, unless anything new shows up. So hopefully we see you for all of that. Thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you very, very much to the Super Chat donators. And if you are a community member or a Patreon, yes, Patreoncast should be coming up hopefully by the end of this weekend. So, yes, hopefully everyone, there's a little bit of, something for everyone there, and hopefully I will see you all next week. Don't know what that's going to be. Probably there'll be a vote coming this Wednesday, so keep your eyes open for that. Oh, Claire's going, ooh.
I've just checked the calendar.
She's seen what's coming up. So, there's some exciting stuff coming up. Keep your eyes open for that. Hopefully we see you there. But in the meantime, I've been John.
I've been Claire.
Oh, poor sad Claire. It's been many a true nut. This has been FTL, live stream that was going very, very well until it wasn't. Thank you very much, and have fun.
Have some purrs.
Purrs.